Welcome to today's edition of Mario Maker 1 All-Stars, where we are recording everything we can of the original Mario Maker before Wii U and 3DS online services shut down completely a little under 2 months from now in April 2024. This is our third day of coverage of levels by John, also known as Tetrapteryx or Four Wings in Maker 2, who is kind of a specialist in extravagantly lengthy puzzle mazes, sometimes with multiple exits and other such trickery. In the previous stream, we got 2 clears, I think. Yeah, 2 clears, followed by 3 hours of progress on Ichigo Mole and his socks, or I'm told that par is like 5 to 8 hours or something from the Maker's prior experience. Ichigo Mole and his socks is the predecessor to another mega level that also took us 2 streams the last time we tried it, Return of Ichigo Mole, where we got the optional objective when I played it about 2 years ago. And that kind of took 2 separate sessions that were about 2 to 3 hours apiece. So yeah, like I said, we are about 3 hours into Ichigo Mole and his socks. We actually did explore it pretty thoroughly. Got past checkpoint 2 relatively quickly. Managed to find 2 of the false exits, which were actually still satisfying solutions in their own right, by the standards of any other puzzle level. And then, as with previous levels in the Find the Exit series, it seems like there's just one additional trick that we need to look for in order to find the true ending and actually register to clear. And there is a particular idea that occurred to me about 5 to 10 minutes after I logged off the other day, which is a very, very standard experience with puzzle games in general, not just in puzzle levels in Mario Maker, where sometimes the very best thing we can do for ourselves in order to progress efficiently is just to walk away. So I do have something I want to try, and I'll see if I can demonstrate it, and there are certain clues that we're going to look for along the way that I'll be maybe a little more attentive to when we start the level over from the beginning. So after that lengthy preamble, which I think is to scale with the length of these levels, let's go. Ichigo Mole and his socks. Find the exit. By way of background, we were informed that Ichigo Mole and his socks is actually a reference to a notorious Wikipedia prankster / vandal from ages ago, basically a Wikipedia hoaxer who was particularly prolific, and who apparently had many socks in a sense of multiple internet accounts. Okay, all this is familiar to us from the very first part of the level. Every time we see coins like that, that's usually a mole activation zone, and we don't actually need to hit the coins, as you can see. Just one block under that will suffice. Let's not get caught underneath this. So the concept of the level generally involves running the moles around to hit things like P-switches, which we should be attentive to if we can. There we go. And when we run them over to note blocks to get things like keys and other P-switches. And he'll dunk something over... Oh, no. It's a short mole, I think. A small mole. That's going to give us this one over here. So we just kind of run him over, run him back. Yeah. I don't believe we really found anything else of note up here. Much later in the level, we know how to get to that key door. And, yeah, a lot of this early material is much more familiar now that we've spent so much time after Checkpoint 2. Even though it was a few days ago on the stream. But yeah, basically you trade up the boots. Can't progress through here yet in this central passage. And then over here, this is where we get another boot and kind of loop back around. Now, as for the solution that I have in mind, we are looking for P-switches. And specifically, we want to keep in mind P-switches that can be activated close to the exit sequence, like within a reasonable amount of time of the exit sequence that we found past the second key door the other day. This P-switch, maybe if you're quick enough you can catch it or something, but that feels unlikely mechanically, just given how quickly that mole is going to drop it. That's the kind of thing we should keep in mind, though, whether there are P-switches that can be picked up or grabbed or raised at some point. Oh, we wrap around down here to stomp the muncher. It's actually easier to stomp the muncher here, I think, which I don't think we had previously considered. Let's just let the Goombas walk up, and we continue this way. Okay, next we continue this way. Yeah, later we spike through here. That's something that's very close to checkpoint 2. And open that up. And at that point we switch into the red stiletto, which I think cannot revert back here. And I think, if I recall, this is actually the only point in the level where you're able to get the green boot by way of that note block. And that is going to matter, because there were certain blocks that I wanted to stomp without breaking. Like this one right here. This one, which gives me a P-switch. Not quite high enough to me to grab it, though. As you can see, it's just going up high enough for me to hit. So it's not something that we can pick up anyway. Because I was thinking the other stream about later on, past checkpoint 2, wrapping back here, stomping this and... or stomping something, maybe this location here. Can this raise it? No, because it needs to make contact twice, basically. If you want to raise an object up 2 spaces, it has to be level with the boot first. And you hold into it, and then it bounces a second time up. So you can raise it by 2 tiles, but you have to be level with the first one. If there's nothing to hit, then there's nothing to raise it. So anyway. Yeah, because I'm looking for things like that. I'm looking for P-switches. And... yeah, as you can see, the big boot's not going to stomp through anything, but it is potentially going to take out this muncher. Which is... oh, do I want to hit that? Oh, it was probably supposed to raise the muncher. Yes, yes, I seem to recall. Because then the idea is that you would be able to stomp this muncher out of the way. Okay, let's try to respawn that one just by getting out of range. If my maker logic is going to work in my favor here. Look at this spot, by the way. This spot kills the piranha. We need to reset through a pipe or door or something, I think, too. Progress this. I didn't actually want to kill that mole. I wanted the mole to raise the muncher, I think. Or oh no, maybe not. If the muncher's still there, the mole just doesn't come up at all. I think the muncher like fully obstructs the mole from popping up. But we needed that mole in order to jump up here and stomp through the muncher to progress to the door on the left. Which means we need another solution. Or some way to get out and back in. Like maybe here. And you were just saying, Tetrapteryx, welcome incidentally, that you have to go back into the pipe to make respawn. Yeah. I know that generally, that... well, certainly having played a lot of your later creations, that you're extremely thorough about checking for locks and providing resets. Of course, as an earlier level... I mean, you know, this level I'm sure is very, very robust from everything we checked so far. But let's just get him out here. Yeah. You never quite know from early creations, but I can see already, from the number of things that we've tried and the ways that they were obstructed, that things were generally checked pretty carefully. Don't know if we'll find any kind of alternate cheese. Mole comes up. And bounces, and yeah, later we bounce this much out of the way. This mole, for now, just gives me this jump. We're at 139, we better get a checkpoint relatively soon. I think I did find previously that we get more red boot dispensers around here somewhere, but... wait a minute, if I'm up here, what is even available to me? Ah, yes, this shell, that's right. Right, this is the shell that we dropped to kind of slide backwards into the bonus room, so to speak. And this gives you access to... oh! Red boot. Which then lets you step over the muncher here. At this point, notice that I think access to the green boot has actually been obstructed again because of how we've continued through the level and changed rooms along the way. I think here, this is what we did, and then this gets you to checkpoint, I believe. Yes, because this pipe isn't anything, it's just a short Mario check. So you can't just come in here with a big boot. Yeah, of course, this is pretty rigorously gated on its own, and then you basically start with the small red boot. Small red stiletto at checkpoint. Now, we won't really have much time to continue very much. Oh, yeah, this is what this door was all about. I spent so much time in the previous stream wondering, okay, how do we re-enter this door? How do we set this up again to get the blaster to respawn on top of the brick? I completely forgot that this is actually just a door to checkpoint 1. That's literally all it is the checkpoint 1 reset. I see another piece which to the right. Oh yeah, that's the one that we popped up the first time to take it up the tower. We will time out in just a moment, but let's just map this out. I believe we rode the mole previously. That was not a ride. That's why this door is available as a reset. The level's final puzzle is actually theoretically cheesable with a Kaizo trick. Yeah, we're not seeing that. Which is how Foxen eventually completed it. It's so difficult that Foxen, who is an experienced Kaizo player, took more than 3 hours to pull that tech off. He must have been really, A, confident that it would work, and B, desperate not to solve it the puzzle way. And here we go. Okay, yeah. Oh, time's up. Yeah, I was just about to say that the coins to the right there spawn another mole, which gives you the first key if you scroll it to the right. I do think that requires the big red stiletto to get rid of the blaster gate in order to progress. But anyway, we're at checkpoint 1. And I do remember the mole ride. It's better to do it as mole ride than trying to outrun fire bars or anything. I think this is not something we want to do the platforming way, if it is even at all feasible. But we're going to have a nice little mole ride over here, and then mole's going to bounce. Did we want to bounce him back to the left? I think we... Oh, uh-oh. Get out. Okay. Can we get another boot? Probably. But the question is, how much of a reset is it? Is it all the way back there? Let's check. And yeah, this requires red stiletto. I think we do in fact have to reset up here by going up through this area and busting all this down with a shell once again. So kind of a big reset, but that's okay. And yes, we need red boot to go over this muncher gate, and I have to remember how we did it. Wasn't it through this one? Yes. Okay, so kind of a big reset. Might have been just easier to take a death to get back to checkpoint 1 to save time, but that's okay. We'll demonstrate the robustness of the level's resets. Foxen was doing a no-skip 100 Mario Challenge stream. I see. Okay, so that was a motive, for sure. He couldn't solve the puzzle in normal ways, so his only options were to pull out the Kaizo trick or admit defeat. Yeah, I mean, you know, I would assume he had enough of an audience that certainly some people were trying to comb through the Maker mode to assist or something. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, like I said privately after the previous stream, I'm pretty sure I have something that I want to try that looks very promising. I'm just missing one element that would be needed to make it work. So let's try to get back there so I can talk about the room and demonstrate it visually. And let's not fall off this time. What we want to do is we want to lead this up. Yeah, no point spawning the mole on the right so far because we can't get it over to the key anyway. No point going up here because that's the reset point. But what we want instead is to park this next to this pipe, which I found extremely satisfying, by the way. That... Oh, hang on. We have to get rid of this one. That's a little awkward. We need to get rid of the mole that's on the right side so this guy can actually get down. But it's a little bit difficult to actually... Oh, no, that's okay. We can just slip off by half a tile. That works too. That works too. Okay, red boot in this location. Small one. Now, we know previously that if you get a key here, or you get a key from the previous sequence where you open up the blaster gate, and you can trade to the spring if you have the big boot to basically stomp through here. We know that taking the spring through the key door here, which we have the key for from our previous run, checkpoint 2, will get you to the false exit, where the mole hits the P-switch in the bottom level. So the question is, what kind of adjustment do we make? And we'll have to think about that when we get through checkpoint 2 and wrap around here with a big stiletto. Foxon had multiple people in his Discord server analyzing the level in edit mode, but this can only tell you where the real exit is, not how to reach it. Yeah, that's fine. We're used to that by now. And I mean, I have not been scrubbing through maker modes for these. Apart from checking, I think, the secret path that we missed in that one level. I'm trying to talk about a different level while playing this one. Is very naturally going to be inaccurate, but the one with the Tetrapteryx room, basically, I didn't get to show it on the stream, but we actually did go into the maker mode and see that. I was trying to remember which one that was. And okay. Then that's because I was pretty satisfied with the solution I had already, so didn't feel like it was going to spoil anything. Whoa, oh, let's get another one, I suppose. Without dying, if we can manage it. And then we open this one. And we know how to do this. It's the P-switch on the right. Okay, P-switch on the right, incidentally. But we don't have a way to kill these munchers. So this will not be a P-switch that we pick up either, unless there is something to deal with that. And I never at any point saw something like a PAL or anything else that would give me that, so. Mario Spiny Caper, yeah, the name just escaped me. I could visualize the level in my head, but I mean, I only played it last week. Okay, anyway, we've traded up to the red boot now. We know that this is a red boot point. We also know that later on we can break this open, and I think that gives you the star. And I believe we saw all that because we got up to the second key. Like, we know all of that. So, let's break as much stuff as we can, because that is progress that will stick. And yeah, okay, so let's get this upstairs without losing the boots. And we just jump with the boot up the right side. Just take this a little bit at a time. Just not lose it. Let's see what's up here for a moment. Boot can't quite get up there. You can get over there with a spiny, or with a spring rather, not spiny. Spring, and then can we get an angle to break this? Yes, we can, and I believe that's what allowed us to send the shell over... Right, no, over the spring. That's right. Let's grab that if we can. And then we get up there and we lose the boot for a moment. I think this breaks it. Oh, I was just about to say, wow, okay, that's a nice dodge. We're going to get out of there and jump back in the boot. Never mind. We are at checkpoint 1. Okay. I saw a disaster looming there, and I thought, okay, better work in that reaction time. And I thought I got away with it for a moment, but apparently not. So. Oh. Let's salvage this. Salvage. There we go. Oh, never mind. Not so salvaged. Alright, let's not lose to too many of the execution mistakes. Let's try to get back to where we were, because we were progressing quite nicely. I'm surprised with how well I did remember a lot of this, considering what a huge sprawling level it was, and considering how long we spent past checkpoint 2 the other times, to the point that I forgot quite a bit about how things were laid out in relation to everything before that. Oh, okay, we just came up here immediately. Yeah, but we still need to lead the mole up here in order to create the pipe gate later. Ideally, without having to deal with the little mole obstructing everything in this slot over here. There we go. Yeah, and then this is going to trade to the big boot once we get past the key door. This door here Did we ever deal with that? What even is above here? Oh, no, that's the exit. That's the fake exit, that's right. Or rather, the branching fake exit that gets you to the muncher pipe and so on. Yeah, it's Maker 1, and we occasionally have to think about how adjacent rooms relate to each other, since the layout is going to be very tightly packed, with no scroll-stopped camera boundaries to work with here. Alright, let's let the boots come out. And why don't we just spawn one boot and then wait over here so we don't get inundated with boots. Much better, actually. And we'll still have to deal with lots of boots when we come over this way, but not tons of them, at least. The mole there. No, I don't think there's any way we can stop these munchers over here. I wonder what that mole was for. We never dealt with it. We never needed it for anything. I think it's just here thematically in the room. It didn't seem to do anything functional. Unless it was a mole that previously activated something up above and... Oh, whoops. And, yeah. P-switch. This guy. Might be what I'm looking for. Because it's this pipe to the left that is the exit over to the exit room. The key, anyway, the first key is through this pipe. And then you have the room that has the small red boot, and then you have the big run to the left with all the muncher gates and everything else. P-switches last for 10 seconds. I don't know if we... I mean, we need to think about this P-switch, because it seems like if you break this... I didn't consider this. So we break this, you go P-switch. If the gate is already down next to the pipe, you go P-switch straight to the pipe, and maybe you can get to the key door. But I want to demonstrate what I'm talking about with why we need a P-switch, because I realize I haven't actually shown my idea yet. We haven't gotten that far. But we'll try. I'll try to do this a little more efficiently without dying to it at 300 seconds. Yeah, I think it's the same sequence over here. Break this. And we do need to boot down here, because once I move the spring, I can't get back up. Hope that's in position. Okay, let's stay up here until the shell's out of the way. Then, up we go. And I don't think we can get the shell up here at all, can we? Like, even if you bounced it with a spring here. You know what? Okay, wait, the point of opening this is that we can escort the spring up now. So we should do that. Hang on. Okay, no, we don't need to steal the shell anyway, unless there's a reason we want to send the spring up this way. No, because we need to boot over here anyhow, so... Let's take it. Okay, boot check, checkpoint 2. Now, this is very familiar to us by now, this entire sequence, I hope. We'll see how many execution mistakes we run into along the way. This gets you back into the entrance, but it goes through this pipe. Past this pipe, so we have a particular sequence here. We detonate this first to open up the mole. And the mole opens up this, then we grab the boots. Yeah, we iterated over this quite a bit the other day, so it's pretty familiar by now. Right, and then once you open this up, this is not an entry pipe, it's just a mole spawn location, which means we send it to the right and then open up a couple of gates, like this one. And the muncher. And one, clean, stomp. And then this is key 1. That's right. Yes, key 1. The other one was key 2. I had to remember that. And then this trades over to a P-switch situation on the right that allows you to go through the center cross as well. This entire cross design is actually really, really interesting. You know, the way that allows the green boot to pass through, but doesn't seem to allow you to go back once you're past that point. Like, it's, on the face of it, not very obviously this kind of linear progression gate, but it actually does function as one that locks out the first part of the level. As far as I can tell, I found no way to get back here to this pipe for the green boot. Because you're just never going to be within stopping range of the munchers on the right, rather on the left side. You're just never going to do it because you don't have the right kind of boot to break this. And if you already had the green boot there, the big green boot, you wouldn't need this one. Okay, so this was the boot swap. Actually, a thought occurs to me. Yeah, previously we did this sort of hopping between two boots to get up here, and then take a damage boost here to grab into get a boot. I realize now that I actually forgot to notice something actually much more easily visible. Okay, no, I see what the problem was. Every time I come here, I kill on the left, I kill on the right. Even though it's actually a little bit awkward to kill on the right. Why didn't I just do this? And use the muncher to raise the piranha and possibly even squeeze it. Let's reposition. This is gonna work, right? Why don't we just do that? Yeah, like you was just saying in the chat, there's a way to solve the puzzle that's easier than the damage boost method. Well, I'm glad we found an alternate method. This was still satisfying to find something that works. But I think this should... yes, and it does. It just straight up kills the piranha. This gives you enough room to remove this, and that's very clean. Because we were losing so much time on that in the previous attempt. Yeah, no, I just never noticed it because I always just immediately kill on the left, kill on the right, even though, you know, we would spend so much time awkwardly stomping on the muncher on the right to try to get that semi-solid collision or priority to work. That's the antenna strat. Okay, I'm still satisfied with the other one I found. I'm very happy with it, in fact. We can't actually take the spring up here, can we? No, I don't think so. We're going to be out of time anyway, but let's explore. So yeah, we did find a way up here last time, I think, but let's... And we can re-enter that door, but why would I? And yeah, I don't know if we want to break the shell here twice. Timeout, so... Okay, we're past checkpoint 2, so we have a bit more time to look at this stuff. As I think we were already down to about 200 something last time we got here. Yeah, it looks like the sort of standard way is actually much faster. Oh yeah, we need to do the bomb first. Okay. We'll spawn over here. We started to get relatively fluent at this part, just by repetition last time, but mistakes do happen. Let's key one, flip it to the P-switch. Okay. P-switch, bounces that, no, let's cross to the center. Still very, very satisfying to do this. Just using the different properties of the boots to create that cross gate. That's very, very clever. Now, let's move this over here. Oh, let's give this a little more room. Can we? Yeah. Notice P-switch on the left, but it seems like that's not reachable from where I am. Once we kill them all. And I think we determined previously, because of the hard blocks on the pipe on the left side of that, we can't actually repeat the P-switch segment. It's too far away anyway, regardless. It's not even as good as the other P-switch we noticed earlier. In terms of proximity. I keep talking about the P-switches, I still haven't shown off what I mean by them. Let's see here. And I think we just progressed through here. Yeah, you see when you break this here, you can't remove this muncher for this mole anymore, so you can't just immediately jump off. You go up here, you do sort of need to do a full loop back over here. I think we had seen that the other day. We want to break the Koopa only if we think we need the mole. I didn't see a purpose for that since we actually only needed the mole initially to get over here at an earlier checkpoint. Yeah, I spent basically too long last time looking at things that I forgot were relevant to the first and second sections. And now that I get to see the first and second sections rather fresh again, it's a little easier to visualize this stuff. Oh, this guy's gonna walk over. Yeah, previously we used a shell to break open the way to the joke bonus room. I think we probably still want the shell to break everything. We can jump through this blaster gate, obviously, but... Actually, let's punch this out first, because we can just go back to it and open a gate. Maybe we should have opened this too, preemptively, but... just in case we actually do need it. And... yeah, so, hang on. The thing I wanted to demonstrate first was that we determined last time. I'll progress to the right side after I show this off. Whoops, that's wrong. Oh, we can also just break a whole bunch of this stuff, I guess. But no, let's get another shell just for a moment. Maybe I'm burning too much time on this, but. Right, because we smashed this. I seem to remember last time this boot would get us up here, to get you through here, and then this gives you access to this door. Now, this just brings you back here. So we haven't seen a purpose for that yet, unless there's maybe a gate that we're circumventing with it. But I suppose if you get to this door with a stiletto, that actually is a shortcut that we should have been able to do in either direction. Oh yeah, no, we just came out there in the first place, didn't we? Or did we? I don't know. Anyway. It's not much of a shortcut anyway, it just loops you around. That door actually does almost nothing for us at this point, by the way. So never mind that, let's just bust through here. And... yeah, we want to get this key, the next key, by opening up this mole and then busting this. Then, key please, key. Oh, let's drag him a little further. Get him in camera view. Okay, so yeah, we know at this point. Star. Then this opens up. Whoops, no, we didn't want to kill the Buzzy. We need to reset this. Ooh, that's too bad. Can I live if I just hug the wall here and get another boot? Yes. Let's be careful. I need to respawn the Buzzy, so we killed it though. I think we might need to reload through something. Let me see. Yeah, let's re-enter through something. I didn't mean to kill that Buzzy. That was a problem. Let's find a place to go. Hang on. Just trying to get out of here. You know what? Let's check this first. Let's check this. Yeah, everything's dead, as expected. This I can't open. We did need a Buzzy shell, basically. Now, let's see if I can get out of here with the boot so we can find a reset location. Oh, this is a reset location. Okay, that's good. Right, because this was the exit to that segment earlier. Oh, you just said in the chat you can go to the pipe above where the star is. Yeah. Okay, so we actually want to kill the Muncher, but not the Buzzy. Yeah, we dropped the Buzzy and had it basically get killed by the segment earlier. Now, let's not lower this. So the idea, if I understand it, is... Okay, at least we're almost timing out, so I'll maybe have just enough time to talk about what I was intending to do. Big boot just goes through here, so need to speed quickly. Anyway, let's switch to big boot. And then you can take the spring through with you if you want. But then we know that's what gets you to fake exit. Okay, we finally have enough time to talk about what I wanted to talk about, which is previously to get to fake exit, we would spawn the mole here. We'd bounce them across to the P-switch. Now here's what I've realized. This P-switch, if there's a P-switch active, the mole should actually be able to spawn up this column. If the mole spawns up this column, and we have a P-switch active here, then basically the mole would run here, run down, and activate this note block, which we know drops a vine. Drop a vine. We've got a P-switch active. What if we... Oh, okay, no, everything's gated here such that you can't just reverse through it. I see. Hence all the one-way gates. Yeah, I see what all the one-way gates are for, that you basically can't just despawn the mole with a P-state active and then go back and respawn him with a P-switch still active with those coins. But anyway, the idea that I had that I thought I missed was that we can raise the mole through those coins. Which means we need a P-switch that will get us there. Now if we had a big boot, we would stomp through these guys and get all 6 of them. Yeah, I identified that literally like 5 minutes after I logged off the other day, and I realized that was actually a really conspicuous thing that, you know, from having seen other mole trapping levels or mole control levels in the past, that's something we really needed to think about, was how to spawn it through different columns than we probably would. I think there's stuff like that all over the place in the very notable Saku puzzle level that was in 4YM. Crawl Space, which is still one of my favorite levels of Maker 2, which was all just about understanding mole spawning boxes and how to manipulate them. Anyway. And in spite of all the engine changes between the first and second game, many of those principles still apply here. So let's try to wrap around and try to do everything else accurately so we don't lose too much time to try the interaction I want. Oh, right, we can do this the fast way. The clean way. For once. Or twice, I guess. Right, over here. Stomp like this, and then preserve the boots. Pretty sure it's preserving boot. I don't think there's a reason to just preserve the spring. No, we've progressed pretty cleanly from here, so... And yeah, we know this door above the Koopa just loops back around to the top left. Doesn't give us anything useful, so we'll continue this way instead. And just punch through. Did I miss anything? No, just a key. It occurs to me because we respawned at checkpoint... Oh no, we already spent key 1. Okay, so we just need key 2 here now. Yeah, we're already past key 1, so... I was thinking, like, do we have access to 2 keys from this point? No, we don't. We already used one. Okay, so the idea I had was this P-switch... well, let's open up this gate first, and open up the passage to the pipe, rather. Which means we need a star to go up the grinder climb over here. So, Tetrapteryx, I don't know if you still have video footage of the Kaizo trick in the Fox and Clear that you were talking about. I'm obviously not doing it, so maybe afterwards that might be something fun to review if it still exists on YouTube or something, or in a clip. Must have been years and years ago, though. Okay, so the thing I was thinking was activate this P-switch, come through the left side, but yeah, we can't raise it from here. Yeah, we know that. We have to be level. I was thinking, you know, if you activate the P-switch and run it, I mean, but then you can't take the big boots over to that gate by the key door, so you would need to maybe have to start and run from that point. Like, basically, grab a P-switch, grab a star, see if we have 10 seconds to work with. Oh, no, I see a problem with it, actually. I'm going to demonstrate it anyway, but like what I'm thinking about, but I think it's actually not going to work. But basically, you get in here with a star. And we got in at about 265, I think. Yeah, it's going to be way too slow. I was thinking, you know, why don't you just run here at a lower level with a small boot, since it's conveniently placed for you, and then, yeah, P-switch expires just in time. So you can't just hit the P-switch and run it. I mean, we were a little bit slow on the boot, but I think it's under by enough that it's not likely to get you in the mole. Because even if you get in the mole, you still need an extra second or so to open up this here. Otherwise, the mole just stays up here and hangs around. Okay, never mind. Let's loop back. It's pretty close to the 10 seconds, though. It's actually... I mean, if it weren't for the fact that these puzzles usually don't involve some kind of tight timing check anywhere, it would be interesting to push that to see how close to 10 seconds it really is, like from T-switch activation, whether it's possible to run and... I didn't really even need that red boot, to be honest. Tetrapteryx, you're saying it probably still exists in a Twitch clip, but you don't know if you'd be able to find it then. Okay. Yeah, you never know what people keep after all this time. Oh no, we've already opened these gates, so we should have had hard blocks open already, right? We don't actually need to do any of this. Yeah, we've already opened all this because we don't need a whole key sequence. I need to find a... yeah, we opened this already. We do need to spring now. Then, down here, watch out for these munchers, they can snipe us easily, it seems. It's a long sequence to get back. I mean, it's a pretty huge layout in general. Okay, this gate automatically drops because we had punched open the hard blocks earlier. Let me think. Oh, you know what? We don't need to run it. It looks pretty close to the 10 seconds that we needed, but I'm thinking, like, if we didn't pick up the red boot on the way, hit the P-switch, grab the star, run, but then you have this problem where you need to wait for the find to spawn when you get into the key room. But we don't need that. We don't need that. What we need is a star, and then we need to stomp the P-switch here. Oh. We need to get back down. Hang on. I think it's doable. I think I was just not accurate with that jump. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's unfortunate. Oh. No, it's not going to go down that gap. That's okay. We have an idea I want to try. And I forgot that because some blocks were broken already, the fuzzy shell would do that. And because of divine blocks that were on the vertical set of bricks, we needed the buzzy shell to activate, but that's because some things were broken as hard blocks and some things respawned as divine blocks. That was unfortunate. Oh, bomb first. That's right. To get the key sequence. Open that up. And then, down here. Oh yeah, mole. Over here. I think the idea I have in mind is doable, that we'd be able to stomp the piece through the grinders if we maybe come in just a little lower so we don't get into that hitbox that bounces us off. If I'm wrong, but we'll find out. Because if we're able to grab that P-switch, we can take it as long as we want. Like, there's no time-intensive interaction there. And like I said, in the Tetrapteryx levels I've played, there usually isn't something that's going to be dependent on a time-intensive solution. But we don't necessarily know about this one, so sometimes just applying some meta-knowledge that may or may not be the case. I kind of wonder if it's doable with a P-switch run, though, because like it seemed reasonably close to the 10 seconds you need to get to the mall, if you account for how slow I was in certain places. But maybe it was specifically tuned to deny that. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so let's say we go over here. And here. Well, as we don't lose too much time to just getting back into position. Then, yeah, we don't need him. Or the bonus room, it seems. Even though that gave us the, what, small green boot the other day? Yeah. Right, this is the bit where we get key 2. And go up to spawn it, up and back down, rather. Okay, so here's the thing. Oh yeah, we need to open the gate first. Or rather, lower the gate. Yeah, so this shell is going already, which is a problem because we need to just make sure we don't hold into that stomp to accidentally kill the shell as it drops. That's something we learned the hard way. Okay, so here's the idea. That when we take this star... I feel like this is doable. We'll just sneak here and... Oh, nope. Got it. Let's try it again. Yeah, no, it's totally doable. Like, if you take a look at that second bounce we did just now. I wanted to test that. Yeah, it should be... Oh, whoops. No, wrong. Whoops, big reset coming. I didn't mean to go in that door. Actually, if we take the sort of false exit through the munchers, I think it gives you a faster reset. Instead of looping all the way back to the beginning of the level. I think it dropped us into the subworld. So yeah, let's actually take this and take them all the other way. Because this is how you get over to the other red boot in this segment. I think this gives us a faster reset from what I recall, but it was a few days ago, so who knows. And yes, we want to grab the boots. Drop through here, kill the munchers. Yeah, that was a total accidental pipe entry. I was just trying to round that corner. And yeah, it gets you right back to the gate, which is really convenient. I'd forgotten where it dropped you, actually. I just recalled it was in a subworld somewhere. Okay, so it's a quick reset. So yeah, if we miss or go through the pipe or something, we should take the spring to reset here without looping through the entire structure like we did previously. Anyway, the idea is we want to position ourselves such that we bounce this guy up. Oh, we still need to be careful. Yeah, because these blocks respawn, so we need to be careful with the Buzzy Shell when it comes down. Or just kill it here. Oh, no, we need to open the blocks still. I was going to open it up and it's going to bounce over here. And we'll just stop it. Now that we know it's coming. Bit strange here that it would respawn these two, but not the hard blocks. But I guess that prevents the player from going through here and breaking the sequence upon a second loop. Yeah, it is a little bit unfortunate, though, that you have that bounce back on the Buzzy. That can catch you off guard. Anyway, we have to pee. To get the pee, we have to switch out of the big boot. That's okay. We can do it. Oh, but then we need to run over the spike segment, don't we? So we better run it quick. Actually, no we don't. We can... Yeah, okay, no. We can just get this boot. Ooh, then how do we get the P? No, we can grab the P from below the bridge. Or just activate the P switch as we're going into the room, even. Like, we don't even need to carry the P switch necessarily. We can just activate it ahead of time and then have enough time to spare to get past the mole, I think. Let's leave it here anyway, in case we want to try to pick up strategy. Oh, wait. I don't know yet if we, you know, maybe need a boot past the point where I'm headed. This actually isn't the intended strategy, but the intended strat is only a little more complex than what I'm using. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, I wonder what it is. I mean, I doubt it's a timing check or anything, but this seemed pretty intuitive to me, though, as a way to do it. Okay, so let's assume we don't need a boot. It's too bad there's a one-way gate here. Oh well, that's okay. Probably prevents... Oh, no, let's not spawn the mole yet. We want to hit the P-switch, spawn the mole on the right side, and then make sure we clear the path for it. We spawn the mole. It should come up. Yes, it does. Oh, and we already opened up these coins, which is great. That's convenient. And then it should lower this. Now, we don't have access to a boot at this point. This is the false exit over here. This is new material. This is the first time we've been to this location. It was 75 seconds. You didn't realize before that the boot stomp I did behind a saw blade was possible. Yeah, I see now that if I clear the coins in advance for that mole, then I actually have more flexible timing to race the P-switch to this room. I was worried that it was impractical to race the P-switch into that room because you would need to go so far to the right even after you spawn the mole. Oh, we need to do something here. We need to get rid of that infinite P-switch. Is this just a proximity thing? Yes, it is. Okay. That should just kill it. And P-switch expires at this point, right? Should. And that's to clear. Look at that. Well, I guess I showed you something new about the clear today that wasn't the super 3-hour Kaizo cheese. You do in fact need to bring a P-switch into that room, but it's intended to be done with a different P-switch which requires more steps. Okay, I didn't see which one it could be. Because I looked at the other ones and none of them felt as plausible as this one. So, thank you for that, and for the GG document. You followed all of that. Yeah, well, the level thanks you for the follow. But, yeah, I didn't really see which P-switch you would have meant if not that one. Because I was thinking, like, the alternative... So the thing I'm trying to explain is, because we already dropped those coins out on the right side of where the mole is walking towards the note block, since we cleared those coins in advance, then we only need the P-switch to last long enough for me to get to spawn the mole on the upper level in the first place. I don't know if it's doable that way, where you hit the P-switch, grab the star, run, and you would probably still need a boot because spawning the vine is an issue. Unless you grabbed a small boot from... Yeah, there's some places to grab the small red boot, though, like the blasters that are close to the fake bonus room or whatever. But anyway, like I was looking at it and thinking, oh, it seems like the timing is just a little bit off the 10 seconds that you get with the P-switch, but then I was also playing inefficiently. But then you would basically turn that part of the level into a speedrun segment, so I don't know if that's a possible cheese, and maybe that's something to just kind of test offline. Regardless. Very satisfying clear. Honestly, the thing I did at the end with the P-switch felt like it was totally by design. It was kind of like the bit with not doing the boot swap anymore earlier in the level when you're getting through the Piranha Plant gate, where it's just intuitive enough to just feel like the thing that should have been most clearly visible, I guess. But anyway, it works, so we'll take it. Let's do some more today. We'll actually have time. You're pretty sure it isn't possible to beat the level without carrying a P-switch into the room. What if you just activate a P-switch right outside? Like if we had kept a red boot, for instance, hit the P-switch, open the key door, then you've got plenty of time to get to the mole anyway, right? there isn't that big a difference. Unless you have like a... Yeah, because if you get a boot into that room, you can jump off the boot immediately and not spawn divine. But then, okay, yeah, I guess you probably can't beat it if the P-switch is like 2 rooms away. Like if you're hitting the P-switch in the subworld rather than in the key door room. But anyway, it's very difficult to theorize this in my head without actually trying it, and we got the clear. This is probably one that I'll grab for the core spot anyway, to look at it more closely, because some of the gating has been pretty fun to look at. I don't know if we saw everything. We did find the 2 other exits. We found a bonus room. I don't know if there's anything else, but I felt like that was a pretty satisfying experience. And I think, so we did 3 hours the other day. We did 1 hour today, so we did reasonably, I think, given the scale of the level. Came together reasonably. But yeah, you can't do it if you activate one of the P-switches in its original section. Okay, okay. Because I was definitely thinking about whether you could get that P-switch that was sort of near the top of the layout, where I just couldn't find a way to set that up to raise it. You know, the one that the Mole Muncher stack raises to the top. Regardless, let's continue. Let's play something else for a change, since we actually have time. The Plumber and the Grapes. I can't help but notice that the world record on this one is 11 minutes, which tells me that no one has ever done a clear without checkpoint. Which is not to say we'll do it. But maybe that sets some expectations for length over here as well. Anyway, the Plumber and the Grapes. I also see a pink coin in the thumbnail, so that might be something interesting to consider as well. Whether it's required or optional. Let's see it. You're pretty sure this level has the longest clear time of any level you've ever made. But you mean clear time, like not solution time, right? But in terms of number of steps, or... Because I remember trying to run through some of the Maker 2 ones, and, you know, even doing them as fast as I could, I was pretty close to the wire for trying to do it single segment. Anyway, let's actually look at this. 3 pink coins in total. This looks like something that you bought with a helmet to ignite it. And then you would be able to get through here if you have some way to jump up, like with a Yoshi or a spring, and then go left. But it seems like it's a bomb that you have to hit from below. It looks like a helmet bomb. This looks like some kind of helmet dispenser. Or object dispenser. Like, well, it's some kind of item dispenser, but you need to unblock the pipe. So this looks like a bomb crush. So bomb is going to drop here. Bomb crush. This opens up. You get an item. Spring. Oh, look at that. Well, we don't have a helmet or anything yet. Kaizo. No, we're not. Anyway. Let's, oh, you know what? We can up throw into this. And it might spit something out. Yes? No? Ooh, that's big. Okay. Oh, then we probably need to spring this up and walk it over to this spot here. I bet it's a bomb escort. Let's scout ahead slightly without going through anything one way. Yeah, it is a bomb escort. Something has to go through here. It hits the P-switch, and then we can continue to follow it to the left. And maybe even kick it from there. Note block to the left of the P-switch is going to raise the bomb over to the top level there. But yeah, I think it's pretty clear that we raise this and then we escort the bomb over. Like right here. Is it going to do it? Good, yeah. And then that'll remain in place. We have access to the P-switch ourselves at this point. I wonder about that. I don't know what was holding this up to begin with. Maybe there are coins under the pipe. Oh yeah, maybe we need to just prevent the bomb from continuing to activate the P-switch. So we drop something down here, for instance, and we just prevent it from going down. Let it expire. And does that kill the blaster? No, it doesn't. I was wondering if there was like maybe a coin overlay under the blaster, and there isn't. Okay, so we need to get rid of the blaster somehow. Oh, probably with the spring. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then that'll blow up, and then that'll give me an item, possibly Shellman. Shellman, right? Definitely. And that's pretty much this zone done with. Assuming that we can get to the pipe there, but... Because you just bust this open, then you just come out to the right side here. Oh. This oddly reminds me of the 4YM Yoshi level being in Super Mario World Castle with this kind of layout that lets you go left and right. In a very vague sense. That's gonna blow up? Yeah. Yeah, lots of bomb breaking locations all over the place. For sure. Is this a Shellman? Yes, it is. Okay, so if we lose the Shellman by mistake, we'll do that. This doesn't seem to hit. It's just barely over, in fact. I wonder if we could displace this by a tile or something. But let's not think too hard about that yet. Mole, okay, great. And, oh, we can get the mole too. Whoops, no, we can't. Okay, no, that's obviously where it's supposed to go. I was wondering if we could run it anywhere else, but there's nothing else to break, is there? With fire? Nope, not that we can see. Okay. And then checkpoint down there. Muncher can be bumped here, but why would we? Unless we're obstructing something. Or raising something to the top level, yes. Yeah. So we can kick it over, but why would we? What does the bomb blow up? This looks like a big bomb sequence over here. A piece which will also cut the conveyor belt. Oh, it's going to blow up the right side, so we just spin kick this thing. And the fire doesn't matter, I think. We just spin kick it. Okay, that works. I was concerned for a moment it would just not, but I guess even if it falls into the lava here, that's within range. Now, why would we want to do that? Wouldn't it just trap me? This totally looks like a trap. Spring the trap. Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, we saw this trick before. We saw this in a fairly recent level that I played, in fact. I'm trying to recall what it was. Did Kavik do that? Or was that someone else? Anyway. Yeah, no, I saw it level up recently that was all about this, right? Or was it one of your puzzles last week? I'm just trying to recall like the order in which we played things. Yeah, we played a level that had that interaction all over the place. It's very much a Maker 1 thing. And, oh. Okay, this is new. And Bomb Crush over here. This is the only one of your levels that uses that tech. Yeah, I believe that there was a... I think it was a Kavik level, actually, that actually had that all over the place. I know I just very, very recently saw this. Like the spring up to the top of the blaster. I had to check which one it was. Oh, no, I think it was Exonum, actually. But, yeah, it seems like something that Exonum did. Now that I think about it. Because I played Exonum just before you last week. Okay, so we have 3 doors over here. Probably something to do with pink coin gating, I don't know. Urging you to take these coins here. I totally lost track of where we were in the layout, but... Burner will burn the bomb, but then why would you do that? Where's the bomb going? Bomb is probably going up this segment, like you have to hot potato it up here, and then drop into... Oh, no, bomb can go through here too, but then... You have to basically hold into that. Oh, whoops. Well, not anymore. No, it totally is. You drop the bomb over on the right side, and if you do it late enough, like you escort the bomb up with the helmet, for instance, and you do it late enough, no, helmet would activate the bomb. I was thinking, you need an object that kind of circles around. and hits this note block to the right. And that will do something for you. At this point, though, we lack a head moment. Okay. Yeah, pardon me if I'm, partly losing my voice at some point in the stream because I am recovering from a mild cold, but we'll hopefully keep the puzzle commentary going. So you walk the bomb over. We don't have time. We're going to time out. You don't want it to be ignited here. But maybe if you have something like a spring in that location, you'd still be at mercy to burner timing. But then, as long as we get the bomb over to that right side drop quickly enough. Oh, did we never hit checkpoint? I guess we didn't. Okay. That's okay. We know how everything is going at this point. We'll just need to do it quickly. You did say the level was extremely long, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, so we... right, we just take this. Anyway. It's going to open up, get the shellmet. First segment is simple enough. And then we should be able to do everything else maybe a little faster if we're not talking as much. So we'll just get down to the subworld right away. And then we just open up everything with the mole that we saw earlier. Oops, let's stand here so we can see. Did we ever break this guy? I don't think we did. I guess we'll have to be back here at some point. Right, because we need to get within the mole spawning box. Yeah, we never actually broke this one up top. I think we had to loop back to him at some juncture. Unless, of course, we, manipulate the mole position or something to make it go up a lot further. But we will see. Yeah, this bit we know already. I didn't really check up here. Oh, no, that's the big bomb gate. Happens later. Okay. Anyway, up the column. Okay, now let's see here. Got 3 segments, and yeah, you need to dunk something here, basically, to squeeze yourself over. Let's just go left or right again. Okay, you can't re-enter this door, so we'll get over here, get the bomb to spawn. Can't really do anything with this Koopa here, but I wonder if maybe later it's a P-switch manipulation or something that happens. I actually wonder if maybe it's a bomb throw up here. No, it would actually be a spring throw up here. A spring throw up here would actually raise the Koopa and then bring it down. Yeah. See, that eventually you get a vertical spring and you throw it up in here. As it slides over, it's going to bounce the Koopa down. That's how it should work. So that's the object that we'll be looking for eventually if we manage to find one. Now here, I think we just need to escort the bomb up quickly and take it up as soon as possible to wrap around. Although something else occurs to me here. Oh, this is going to be such a long timing. I was trying to blow this up. I guess not. No, I guess we have time to throw it up here. I just didn't think it would have time for detonation because of the problem. Is that conveyor even going the right way? Yeah, okay, it is. Now, we lost a helmet, so we have a bit of a problem now. Yeah, because raising this one is not going to do anything except show you that that kind of interaction works. Okay. Yeah, it's much too early. But if you do an up throw here, if your timing is good, you can actually blow that up. But then that would just drop the bomb, though. If you have a bomb explode over here, it would just drop the other bomb. It wouldn't actually get you through the gate. Okay. Oh, look at that. The Koopa's carrying the spring. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's from the thumbnail image. Let's see, then. This guy is located here. I wonder if you can kind of place this over here. Whoops. No. A wall bouncing. Make a 1, causing all kinds of grief. No, that's not nearly close enough. So you know how to raise this. You know how to get through the burner here. Yeah, the timing here isn't nearly generous enough. And how do we even get out? You can't reset through that. Let's think about this. I wonder if we can actually wrap around. Not really. Yes, we can. Then why would we? There's nothing to hit up there, so I don't see that we would do it for any reason. We're likely to take a death. Okay. We'll try it again with a Shelmet, because I think with a Shelmet... Actually, well, we're all the way back here, so... Maybe there's a certain item progression that you need. But then you can't actually exit that room, it seems. Unless I'm missing something. Anyway, let's get the bomb. Yeah, I couldn't actually see how to progress or even reset in that room, so we're missing something. But we haven't quite seen what. And then, yeah, over here. Okay, bomb crush. Alright, let's check. Always worth checking. Oh, come on, let's grab this. Grab. Grab. There we go. Anyway, all of this is standard as before. I don't think anything really changes with that so much. And we'll try not to be shot in the face too much over here. Oh, well, we need to give the Laster some room to fire. We'll jump back over. And, oh yes, mole. I wonder if we could have bumped the mole over. Not from here without having opened up this gate first, but that actually looks surprisingly plausible. To bump the mole through the one-way panel and have it come up this way. I don't see what that would break that we couldn't break previously, because... But, if we come down here, as the mole is spawning, and we bump it up, where can it go? Nowhere interesting. Alright. But if we bump the mole up here... at that point, yeah, you would have to basically bump the mole and send it to this location. Then you got 3 tiles, mole plus blaster. So you wouldn't actually be able to get it through here. Okay. I'm just thinking about, like, bringing the mole up here somehow so you could fire at the bomb. Since it is a mobile launcher. Basically, you know, you let it land, you bump it... Oh! Didn't realize it was going to respawn in the location, which actually is promising because we might be able to manipulate it somehow and play with it a bit. Spawn. Okay, never mind. Let's just keep going. Oh, despawn. Okay. Oh, no, I was trying to bump it over here. But yeah, 3 tiles is not going to do anything for me. But now it's going to come down here. I wonder... blow anything up. That's okay. Let's continue. It's just going to create a massive hazard. That's potentially a problem, I know. Look at a power block on the right side too. That is in the next room, I suppose. Okay, so nowhere to go except here and no helmet either. So even if we lose at this point, we can't progress. Let's check the right side door. Okay, the mole ride. So I guess a non-linear series of challenges or something. So we'll ride through the stack, and I guess we need to bump this somehow, or locate something there. How do I even get out then? Oh yeah, okay, I see a bomb that's launched. I see, yeah, there is a bomb that launches from the blaster, so this is actually a bit of a turret here. Yeah, okay, I see it now. Very interesting. We don't want to kill the mole, obviously. But we can walk. Maybe we do want to kill the mole. No, I don't think so. We just need to spawn a bomb over to the note block, maybe. And yeah, we need a particular position. And it jumps, and then does it blow anything up that we can see? No, we need to lower this muncher. Which means putting a bomb in the slot between the 2 munchers, and of course due to the camera we didn't see that was actually the landing position, but it is going to land and it's going to lower both. There we go. And then we want to slot it in between. Again, we don't want to break the mole. If you do blow up the mole, I wonder how you can leave and progress. Not totally clear to me. But yeah, we do want to eventually just blow everything up over here and then go through the door. Now, does that pick up the coin? I didn't think so. I wonder if the coins are optional then. I guess eventually maybe you have a way to run up top and ride it over from the top position. We just haven't seen enough of the levels now. Anyway, we're going to break some gates. Yeah, so I guess you have to do each segment on its own. And once you break all of the gates, then something happens. We still haven't hit checkpoint or anything, so we need to be aware of the fact that we need to potentially do all of this again quickly at a later point. Okay, not doing any kind of spectacular bomb jumping over here. We will just hopefully not die too much to the Maker 1 wall bounce. Okay, that's within range, surprisingly. And then this guy... Oops! I just gonna spin on top of him. I missed. I mean, even a standard jump and pickup would have done quite a lot better than that. Okay, that all seems doable. We just never figured out what was going on with the left side room then, I guess. So let's try this again. We'll try to wrap back around everything a little more efficiently. Oops, no, never mind. I've been thinking ahead to whether it's possible to smuggle this through, but it doesn't seem so. Okay, let's open this up and remain within camera range. Spawn the mole and then bring it over to the left. Or to the right, rather. Yeah. Listen to the break open and then slot it in here. And proceed. And then, same as before, we send a bomb through. Let's let this go first so we can keep the helmet, even though we know by now that the helmet seems to be inconsequential past this point. Apart from giving you a damage buffer, of course, which is always useful. I don't think we've really seen the use for it yet. So yeah, we have to break open each of these gates, and then why? Because you come out, and you would basically break open each of these gates from the exit doors. What does that get you? I guess if you hit this question block, it opens up this bomb, and then you eventually go up the tower. Let's see the central segment, since we haven't actually completed it. And we'll do this way. Surprisingly successful throw over there. And there too. About 5 or 6 tiles away, I guess. Sure, let's just blow that up. And then we'll lead another one down there in that slot, which we can do. We can just lead the bomb down this way. And we just stomp it from here. Yeah, we just keep spawning bombs and using them, I guess. That's the whole purpose of this whole section. That's not quite far enough. But I didn't want to get too close there. P-switch on the right side is going to drop this second blaster. Oh no, we need to send it over a little further. Yeah, soft dropping it there is much better than throwing. P-switch closes this gate. Now, why would we want to do that? This drops a bomb. It will blow something up. Notice the note block that's down below. I think we just need to see what happens. Oh, okay. No, that's not even a coin or anything. That, or rather, yeah, not even a turn block that turns into a coin, rather, a regular one. It looks like we'll have to circle around all these places at some point with some kind of added power in order to get each of the coins as we go. But basically, we open this up. We open up the whole passage. One segment at a time, which means that we do need some time to solve this one here, because we haven't solved it yet. So it looked to me very much like we needed some kind of object to... You know what? Why don't we just toss a bomb up there? And it's just some kind of time destruction on the Koopa. If it's time destruction on the Koopa, then the Buzzy should actually walk down and give me the spring. And then we just take the spring and then we use that to be the object that activates the note block on the right side. So yeah, bombs do go up here. It's just timing does matter. And that's way out. We'll have to count, I guess. Oh, that's a little off. That was 2 seconds from ignition to throw. I mean, it depends on Koopa positioning. We kind of had to luck out on this one. Oops. Totally missed. Too busy watching the clock. Yeah, I can see why this wasn't exactly a speedrun target. Oh, it flies. Okay, I didn't even see that it had wings. But that's okay, because it just drops a spring, and that's all it does. Yeah, that doesn't seem to get me anything, unless the coins are optional, in which case maybe there was something interesting there. I don't know if the coins are optional. If they are, we will of course do a coin route by the time we're done. You know, I guess if you did have a bomb in this location... And maybe if you even had a Buzzy in this location to fly up and pick this up. Oh, there's a POW there. Interesting. And then you could escort a bomb over here, bounce it, and then... maybe. Let's walk a bomb over, actually. I want to try something. We don't want to despawn it. Okay. Oh. No. Actually, we should have just done straight up throw for that, yeah. We're gonna mess around with this a little bit. This level's title is meant to be a variant on the Fox in the Grapes. Variant on the red coin being usually out of reach. A reference to... yeah, okay. I see. Whoop. Nope, totally off. I feel like this is doable, that even if we lower this bomb... It looks like that's based on the P-switch, though. It's a P-switch, then it's a Muncher Crush. This should be a P-switch, which means we should see what this actually activates, if anything. It should be a P-switch to blow up everything. Oh, this just gets you a door, okay. What I'm doing isn't supposed to be possible, but this is another level that has cheese, I see. I mean, I'm not going to execute that stuff cleanly enough anyway. So, yeah, we now know how to open all three of these. We just need to do it quickly. And we can see there's this passage that goes to the right and then continues the level. Probably dunk something down here that allows you to do the blaster trick to go up this gate. We should actually just take a death or something quickly so we can just... or just reset the level. We're not past checkpoint, so... Okay, let's redo it. I can see that we're going to lose a lot of attempts just to hitting the timer from talking too much, but... that's okay. Oh, too bad. Well, let's just let it walk. And walk. And walk. Now, shellnuts down here. Yeah. Every step along the way has been pretty straightforward so far. It's just a lot of steps. And a lot of observation. And occasionally some finesse checks. But we do need to try a few things multiple times when it comes to positioning bombs in the turret segment, so to speak. Or getting that Koopa shell down, red Koopa down rather, in the left side segment. But we now have solutions for all three, and then we'll just try to weave through that without too much trouble. Okay, let's do that. And up we go. Very nice that you show me that interaction before we need it later, just as a bit of a reminder. Okay. Yeah, I can't forget this gate eventually either. I think maybe that's from... well, we know there's a... how? Not in this segment, though. Let's do this first. Yeah, the power up here that gets you up to the big coin. So it looks like we will need to revisit these areas with some kind of change. That will... oh, it's going to raise the Buzzy to that side. I see. Oh, well, I see. That's why they're one of the panels on the other side. Yeah, so we'll need to revisit each of these segments for the pink coin run. From what I can tell. I don't think it's just something optional that we're able to do right now. For some convoluted way, I think it is meant to tease you a little bit for the return. And most rooms have been like that in this puzzle, actually, that most rooms seem to imply that there's going to be some kind of second path that opens up. Let's just wait. And try to get some decent throws in. Walk the next one over, we can. Oh, never mind. This one we'll walk around, though, which is perfectly fine by me. And yeah, you just need to do a lot of stuff without tripping over yourself too much along the way. And then one more. Whoops. That within range? Yes, it is. Open this up, let the muncher bounce around down below for some reason. And yeah, eventually something takes you through here. Who knows what it is? Yoshi, Cape Feathers, something else completely? We'll find out. Okay, so we've done these two segments. Let's do this one. Play the turret a little bit. Just trying to find a positioning here. It's about like 10 tiles or so. Well, you have to walk it in the right direction. Oh, nope. We got in trouble. I guess I'm stuck. Yes, that's a reset. That's exactly what we were concerned about. Oh, actually... Yeah, no, because it's not going to fire the bomb anyway if you're in this column. Alright. Yeah, it's not past checkpoint, at least. But I did notice the possibility of blowing up the mole right away, because I thought I was likely to hit that at least once. And it didn't seem like there was going to be a way out of that. I mean, I like the idea of a mobile turret. I've seen a couple of people trying to make something like that work, and sometimes, you know, you just have level concepts that are built around it. But let's get the helmets. And open this. But yeah, I can see where the length is coming from, just from a lot of repositioning segments, basically, where you just need to get things into position. Like igniting bomb after bomb after bomb. Later on in one of those rooms. Let's hit this one. And raise it. Oh. That's okay. As long as we don't die to anything too silly. Elevator going up. Yeah, I should look up the level that I played recently that has substantial quantities of that specific interaction with the blaster. I should look up which one it was. I would remember it, it's just that when I'm playing something else, it's sometimes interfering with my ability to recall other levels, even in the very recent past. Oh. Nice to have their movement synchronized there, where bomb is going right just as Koopa is going right. I suppose that's probably the way to do it if you want it to be somewhat reliable. Anyway, let's open it up one segment at a time. Not lose track of which one is which. And not blow ourselves up along the way, that's kind of important too. Yeah, the make one wall deflection always catching me a little bit off guard. Yeah, we do need to drop something in here. And let's drop another one. And put the blaster out of view so we don't deal with multiple bombs at once. Although I guess that would have expedited things slightly. Whoops, no, wrong. We just needed to walk off, actually. Let it walk. Okay. And then one more. Yeah, we'll lower ourselves just so we are dealing with only one bomb at a time. In range. And drop. That's 2 down. Now let's not lose them all in the turret segment. We should actually maybe do the mole turret first from now on, because that one has the greatest potential here. We could destroy progress. So yeah, we'll just be very careful about not walking them all too close to the target. Oh, that took down one part. Let's reposition slightly. Reposition slightly. Yeah, you need to face forward, basically, face right, in order to be far enough from the blaster such that it is going to shoot. And then we'll just walk this. That should open things up. And then now we will finally progress. Just by wrapping around the right side of our tower and going up. Okay, what do we have here? We have another bomb crush over here. I guess we send a muncher down, and then that gets you the blaster column. As we know. Checkpoint. Let's not accidentally reset the entire level then. Rather important. Does it give you anything here? No, this pipe is just possibly a stacked exit pipe. We don't really know. I mean, Yoshi, that's what I thought, actually, given some of the locations earlier for the pink coin, that Yoshi would be one of the likelier candidates. And if that's the case, then we can start swallowing some fire to open up locations like this one. So let's say we get this and then open this up on this side. And then we're able to progress down here. Now get Carter. No, get pink coins. Yeah, we know that. And we'll blow this up. We're down on time anyway, so who knows how much we can realistically accomplish here, but I guess we'll go back this way. Grab this, and then that opens up the crush. Nice interaction there, actually, that this overlap works just well enough to, you know, do the bomb crush against one-way panel. Yeah, I can see how that happens. I wasn't exactly certain that would be the way, but it is. And yeah, given some of the jump locations earlier, I thought it would probably be Yoshi that is the revisitation. We know there was the POW up there. Okay, it's not going to be by a P-switch then. It's going to be something completely different. Actually, no. We just grab fire to kill the Koopa, and then we open up the gate. Once we open up the gate, we've got 30 seconds. We won't see much of this, but looks like we can place a bomb over here to open up the central column. Oh, whoops. Yeah, we will just need to up throw some towards that, perhaps. Unless we have a way to... Well, we can always just, like, come up here and shoot fire and just kind of stop a bomb in that location. 7 seconds, yeah, we won't be able to see it this time, but the idea is that we fire at a bomb that's going to be towards the left, and then we have a column that allows you to go up. Okay, we're going to progress nicely, I think. You open up Yoshi, and then open up the gate. This whole bit tells you to get pink coins, and I think you do need it, because you do need to open up the gate in order to go back to the left side and reset out of there. And if that opens, no, not a big deal. Except we want to reopen this one. It's actually easier if we use the mole, I think, and just lower that instead. So we're not so timing sensitive, but that's okay, we'll take it. And we only need to blow it up once, so works for me. Get the pink coins, in case it wasn't clear enough already. Yeah, it is really quite a satisfying interaction, because it's not obvious that the overlap will squeeze just a little less than the 2 tiles occupied by the bomb, but it works, and it works well. Now, because we respawn at checkpoint, we do have to open up these gates again to get out. Or do we? Because we have to see the pink coin path first, and perhaps we just go up through there and have a shortcut to the gate instead. So each of these rooms is kind of dual use in a way. But the idea is, whoops, that we let this guy pass, and then, oh, nope, we didn't want to swallow that. We just needed to let it blow up. That was going to be in position too. Should be within range. And then, oh, didn't expect this column to go down quite like that, but yes, it'll dunk me. Now, does it dunk me if I have Yoshi? It should. And then we've got something over here, P-switch. And yeah, we know P-switch activates the POW down here. And then if you have an object to work with, then you raise that gate, which, yeah, you do create the shortcut towards it. And then once the P-switch expires, you get the gate like that. Now, I didn't actually see where the key door is, but we'll worry about that after we get the coins. Okay, so this one, we saw that there was just a big jump at the end, essentially. So the question is whether there's a quicker way past that. Yes, I guess we up throw and then follow it, and then, no we don't. It looks like a P-switch gate, to be honest. But I do see another potential segment for Yoshi here. Did a kick. Open up everything we can. I'm not convinced that we do want to do it this way, but yeah, because you have the muncher here. Or we just eat this. probably. And then we'll see. Yeah, because the exit segment, you know, just has a very high position that's out of the way. And oh, okay, that's right. That might be an issue. You know what? We also have this, which means that we can just blow up this bomb right away if we want. Yeah, we need to follow the flame, of course. That'll open that up. And if that's the case, I wonder if the whole bit with the muncher coming down is going to work a bit differently. Okay. That within range? We'll see. No, it's not. I'm also seeing if there's anything else to blow up here that we can think about. Not really. It seems like an area we'll eventually exit, but nope. These Maker 1 object throws. No, we just need to soft drop it. We're overcomplicating this, as usual. You're saying this one is kind of tricky. Well, we'll see. Seems like you need to get a little bit further before you do anything. So we grab this coin so the blaster drops immediately. Well, and that gate's just gonna be completely down next time, right? So we never actually managed to scroll the camera in such a way that we could see what was going on over there, so... I did drop the gate at this point. I wonder if the gate just completely locks me out at this point because we removed that coin. Because wouldn't it just come down every time now? But then maybe this area is not where we want to go at all anyway. So maybe that's not an issue. Because you would need to go through a top left with the muncher over there. Maybe you can grab the POW from the previous room if it respawns. Because, if I'm looking at this accurately, certain blocks will have blown up completely. This muncher comes down. No, there's no POW because it does blow up immediately. I see, okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, we totally could have grabbed that. No, it's actually buried pretty deep in. I wonder, though, if it's possible to have two objects here that allow you to exit at that door manually without using blasters. I don't think so, but... Let's take a look at this one first. We're running low on time, so we'll reconsider a few things. Yeah, it looks like we can take the fire, and open this up. Which then hits the POW. Then, ooh, that's a bit of an awkward arrangement. Whoops. Okay. Pink coin over here. And... oh, we just need to spit something in here, then. We have something that we can spit in there. No, we can just grab this with... No, we can't. Yes, we can. But then we still need to get up here and out with Yoshi. Which tells me that we needed to redo something. Oh, maybe through this door, actually. Nope. Not quite enough range. That's a problem, but we're low on time anyway, so we might as well see what the exit sequence is if you lose the door. Oh, okay. That's not what I expected, but that does resolve things a bit. Now, we do have to deal with the whole thing here in one segment, I believe, because we didn't at any point hit another checkpoint flag that would allow me to reset that one that was back there, which was out of reach anyway, so that's okay. We can work on a room that we haven't solved yet. And the other ones we already have answers for. Okay, let's go. Let's do this one again. And progress to the left. And all the way down. Okay, we'll try this. And then, you know what? Let's take a second Yoshi. We never know. Oh, I guess I do need fire in certain segments. Oh, this is the key door. Okay, so we eventually come through here for the key door. Let's get the helmet too. Why not? Now we're fully powered. So yeah, we opened this up. We went down. We don't actually want to do this. We want to go left. That's right. And we should have done that before trapping ourselves here with Blaster. Because now I do need to go the long way. Over the donut block again. So we should keep in mind that it is possible to get the helmet for all that's worth. And it is possible to get a second Yoshi egg if for some reason we think we need one. Which I feel like it might come in handy. Except, of course, we need to lose the egg here. Oh, come on. Yeah, we won't be able to save that in time. Okay. But, of course, if this gate had previously been opened, then that's not an issue. We actually could have taken the egg with us. Okay, let's do the central room then. It occurs to me that if we have a spring, then we can do something up here. So, this turn block, this yellow block here, P-switch would drop it. I don't really currently see anything else that would drop it. There's a one-way panel that's to the left, where the mantra is. We didn't look at that very accurately. But I wonder if there was anything within range on the camera. No, not really. Yeah, the one-way panel there, we could shoot fire to that location, but that doesn't seem to help very much. But you got the big down arrow there implying that you need to fall down into that segment. Yeah, because you do need to get up here somehow. We need to demolish this stuff. Wonder. Because there's a... Oh, you know what? No. I know. Only because we played the damage boost bomber, we know what to do with this. If I have time to do it. Oh, no. I was trying to grab it. Helmet got in the way. We need to kill off some of this stuff, actually. But you hold the bomb into the left side. Oh, nope, I was trying to hold it here. Okay, no, if we don't have the helmet, we can't do that. That isn't what the arrow there means. Oh, who knows? Yeah, I guess that's the mantra drop. But anyway, I was thinking, we just hold the bomb here if we're able to take damage. And then that lowers the gate. And you run across, you just wouldn't have Yoshi. Because we've seen that bomb solution a couple of times before. Obviously, if we're wearing the helmet, that's a little bit tricky. In this level, using the damage boost tech is cheese, but the fact that so many people solved this puzzle that way is what inspired you to make the damage boost bomber level. Okay, I see. Yeah, because, you know, if you've seen that kind of solution many times, then That's the natural thing that occurs to you, assuming that you don't need Yoshi. Unfortunately, you do need a helmet in order to do that. And I'm not exactly sure where we'll be provided with one here, so let's just kick this way and proceed. The P-switch, you know what? What if... I'm just looking at the P-switch over there, where if you demolish the bomb in advance, then you can actually jump over to P-switch and get in position to acquire it. Because once you have the Muncher drop, does that raise the P-switch out of that position because of the way that everything bounces around? I think it does. Like, basically, you want to have the Muncher drop. But then you needed a P to trigger the Muncher drop. Because the way I'm thinking about this is that you might be able to raise the P-switch and then grab it and then come back out with it and then use that to get through the gate. You don't want to activate the P-switch in advance because this lowers this gate. Oh, and this block probably has... no, it just has a coin in it, so we know that from experience because we grabbed a coin. Let's get back out. I know I can lead through here, but we would need to go back to get Yoshi. Which will work. Yeah. Also, yeah, and then here you just go up to the key door when you're done, and you get the helmet. That's where you get the helmet. Yeah, because I'm thinking about that Muncher interaction earlier. And that if you can get the Muncher to drop, then that very clearly allows you to raise the P-switch. There's a bomb up there by the Muncher. I see it now as we come in. Oh, there's a second P-switch here. I didn't realize. No, it's because it's that P-switch that drops. I see. Okay, I see. Yeah, no, it's that P-switch that drops into position down below. Which means something completely different. Why don't we just grab the P-switch? Yeah, so we just prevent the explosion. Then we get through here. Although, I guess we would want the POW to open this Muncher gate to permit Yoshi to come through. 57 seconds, but that's okay. We essentially got it. Yeah, basically we just survived long enough there to see this interaction. Okay, we're going to hit the clock and reset, but that's the intended strategy. Yeah, I'm glad we saw that and the damage boost, and that we got to see things both ways and have a little behind the scenes about it. Alright, we do want to reset at checkpoint 1, so let's just take a dive quickly somewhere. I mean, it was going to save us 20 seconds or so. Poor Yoshi running around, asking for help. Not knowing just how little time he has left. Okay, we solved all three at this point, so we can just get out of here. Through the key door anyway. I mean, we don't know what else lies beyond, given that we've only seen one checkpoint so far. So we must loop around, and then once we get back to the Yoshi area, we go left. Right here. Although, we can get the shotgun as well, just for extra security. Because why not? And then, we'll continue. Yeah, it took me a while to realize that here, this is the same P-switch as later. Oh. So you just prevent this destruction, and then the next bomb falls down. It was very easy to just not pay attention to that. It's just there's a bit of visual misdirection when you're doing other things in the level the first time you come through here. And not realize that the P-switch was not just sitting there the whole time in the bottom part. So. Okay, that's quick. And then, let's do the other ones. Both doors. I guess saving the turret for last is probably asking for it, but, you know, we'll figure something out. Yeah, this one was pretty straightforward. Once that gets lowered, we then just open up this blaster column. Very satisfying every time we do this. It's kind of nice to see this as an intentional gate. Of course, with the helmet there, we did need to duck out of that. And thank you for the delivery. Very kind of the Buzzy Uber service, so to speak. I guess that's more like a Buzzy FedEx. You know what I mean? And okay, and then yeah, and then we just need to not lose to the blue skull platform down below when we want to drop out. I'm amazed this works. Like, I don't know how. Whoops. Well tested it was against all the possible drop positions. No, we do need Yoshi here, unfortunately. But we can get out and reset him. Yeah, I don't know how robust that is against all the different possible drop positions. That could happen. Also, yeah, we don't have anything to throw, though. We do need Yoshi, so. But now that the blaster column has been lowered, because it was based on hard blocks as part of the gate, the hard blocks will be destroyed next time we go there, so we can just loop back there quickly without too much further complication, I hope. So let's just drop this and go. And yeah, that's going to open up, and then we go back to the turret room. And then that drops out automatically, which is good. Saves me a bit of trouble. Alright, I guess we're doing this again. But this time, we can get it quickly. Yeah, we absolutely do need Yoshi, but you know that. That's the entire progression of the level from segment 1 to segment 2. So we just need to not get shot too much when we're in the middle of riding him, so. So that's going to drop out. Nothing's firing my direction right now. Let's let the cannons fire and then just kind of duck out of this or something. Now let's not forget to get the coin. That's a rather important step here. And there we go. Now we take a key death. And see what's on the other side. Okay. Okay, where are we? We can open up a bunch of gates, I suppose. Oh, we're on the right side of everything else. Oh, back to the bomb area. That's right. And then we can take Yoshi through that column then and see what differs. Oh, we can also go here. Ah, yes, because we haven't played with this at all yet. Now, in order to deal with this, we do want to spray flames all over the place. And that allows us to walk across and do what? Anything out through here? Oh yes, that's just a previous exit column. Checkpoint 2. And we do need the Yoshi drop here, I think. Let me just check to make sure there wasn't anything we could grab here on our way out. Let's take a look to be careful. No, it's just a blaster drop and a left. Always have to check these things. And yeah, we will have the helmet check as well as the mushroom check over here. How's going to give me Yoshi from this side? Interestingly enough, I don't know if that's going to be the case if you start at checkpoint, because we won't have Yoshi here necessarily, but maybe it's just a short series of steps to make that happen. Who knows? But let's see what this is. Oh, okay, so we just need to light that on fire. On the other side, as it's passing through. Bowser. Oh, whoops, no. I need to jump towards that. Just get a more accurate shot. And then blow that up. Now, this over here, this pipe, well, I can't really see the floor very well here. I don't know if this is anything interesting. Yoshi egg, that's fine. If we... Oh yeah, okay, in case you are starting at checkpoint and you don't have Yoshi available. If you do have Yoshi available, things are a little more efficient. Now, I can't really see the floor here. But it looks like we should blow things up all over the place. What is this? Ah, more fire that we need to ignite a little ways over. We'll just use some Bowser fire against him. $67 seconds. I mean, we're past checkpoint 2, so not too concerned. Now, who's coming through? More bombs, okay. Probably we need to jump on top of that one. Spin it across, which means we should speed through this way. We can jump on it. Oh, no, I guess not. Oh, curious. Wonder what that was all about. Oh, yeah, because it was still squeezed in that position or something? Yeah, let's see. Huh. Curious, I didn't realize it would do that. Well, what happens when we're down here? Didn't always do that, did it? No, it didn't. I wonder what the difference was in that interaction. Oh, no, we need to let it walk across. We just needed to let it walk across. What are we doing? And just to defend it from fire. Yes. Oh, no. No. Okay, that's fine. That's fairly straightforward from here. Let's just proceed with the POW. Grab the Yoshi in the next room. And yeah, we do need fire against that bomb. Let's do that. That was a very curious interaction earlier, that the bomb wouldn't make it through to one of my panels, as I would have expected. But let's spawn this one over here. I mean, I wonder what the difference was in the interaction there. That it wasn't allowed through. If we took the conveyor belt ourselves this way. If we're standing here, yeah, it can just go through, right? Oh, whoops. As long as it doesn't ignite, then... Well, I mean, it can ignite over there. It's just that we need to get in position here, so... There comes a point where... I wonder if we need to walk the same one over. Let's see. And this looks like a position, perhaps? No, it's not. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's just for the blaster. And then we need to spray fire towards the bomb over here. Right? Is this a spread shot? No, it's not. It's just a big shot. Bowser thinks he's a big shot. Okay, let's Yeah, we need to get down to the bottom left then and maybe follow the flame over to the right. Whoops, nope. Or, no, we just stand here and maybe we're within sufficient radius. No, we're not. Okay, then we need to find a shot that will work. Photoboos would work. We don't have one. We actually just need to run around and drop the bomb over on the other side once we escort it over. While maintaining fire at a height that will prevent this from being destroyed too soon. No, that's not within range. It's not nearly within range, in fact. Is it not? Yeah, I guess if it's tucked right in this corner, that's still only 2 tiles. Wait, it's a big bomb, though. Just trying to visualize the radius here. Yeah, no, it's... I think we need to reconsider. Oh, okay, this is the non-wing bomb. Again, let's get down. No. Not within range at all. Well, I mean, there's this bomb over here. Yeah, no, we just need to fire from the bottom left, perhaps. And run it over. Camera's not going to be too cooperative here, but if we fire from all the way over here, then we can totally not outrun. No. Well, we would need a spread shot, or we would need something completely different. Let's see, we know there's going to be a Yoshi egg over here that's available. Now, this bomb is still available. Now, this POW doesn't look like it's anywhere near within range. The Potoboos are not forthcoming. Let's see here. Well, I mean, we hadn't interacted with that bottom one, so... Oh, no. We just do a fire shot when it's tucked within the wall. Yeah, no, I see it. I see it. Run it all the way over, and then we tuck it inside the wall again. Same solution as much earlier. Yeah, same solution as the one that broke us through the top wall on the way over. Now, the thing is, does it actually drop when it's through the wall like this? It totally does not. But perhaps if you drop it in this location when it's inside the wall, you can get a little lower down. Or perhaps when you fire at it in such a way that it will drop down to the lower level, and then walk. Regardless, this is a possibility we need to consider. Yeah, it's going to be a little too high. I wonder if there's anything we can do to lower it. Maybe if it's here and it's kind of partly tucked against the wall, then... That's not going to be within range, of course, but... Interesting, we're going to time out on this one, I think. Oh, I see a heart block over there. We shouldn't think in terms of scroll stop, of course, because we don't have that in this game, but... That is within an interesting trajectory, maybe. Actually, no, the muncher drop. Yeah, we can tuck this bomb in by where the upper muncher is. That'll destroy the block under the muncher. The muncher drop will take out the bottom gate. That's exactly what it is. We tuck it into the wall the way we did previously. Very unique solution. Just taking advantage of that wall collision, working the way it does. Why do I get the sense this doesn't work in Maker 2? Like it would probably just die or something. I don't know if that's actually the case, but... let's let the bomb just kind of blow up and come up. Oh, we do need a bomb up here, okay. Do we have a helmet or something? No, I think we actually just need to send something else up here. 40 seconds, we're not going to see it really, but... Oh no, this is a helmet. Okay, then that's fine. We'll do it. Just bump everything up. No Yoshi, but then we can wrap around to get him. For the 27 seconds that we have remaining, might as well just risk it. In case we need him for something. Now, why are there these two doors here? Are they matched? What's the upper door? I couldn't even tell, but 13 seconds, yeah, we're not going to see the end of this, but... Is this Yoshi? It is. And then we have some kind of big Bowser fight coming. Using this blaster interaction, incidentally, where we hit times up and look as though we're dying on a collision, but we're not. Yeah, now that I've played this through, I can see why the current record is 11 minutes, which wouldn't hesitate using a checkpoint, and furthermore, it doesn't look like I'll come anywhere close to it, even if I know the route by heart. I'm going to challenge it somehow. We're not going to do that, we're just going to get a solution. Okay, so... Yeah, that was a very satisfying solution to follow the bomb all the way over to the top column. That felt very natural once we got to it. Imagine what it was like to clear check this level in under 8 minutes. Yeah. Probably took some work. I mean, I don't know how much you think about the clear check time when you design something, or if that's something that you need to kind of accommodate for yourself after the fact. But... okay, good. That's going to return Yoshi, luckily. What were we doing? Oh yes, we need to lower this gate here. Let's do that. Yeah, by... Huh. Why does it happen? That's so odd, this direction here. You basically had to learn how to speedrun this level while clear checking it. Yeah, I can see why. Is it going to go up in time? It is. And then now we spend a little bit of time sending this guy over. Interestingly enough, oh no, it's not going to go left, that's too bad, because I was thinking that, you know, maybe you could get a wooden range of detonating to POW, but it's already going too far to the right when it spawns, so that's not going to be it. Anyway, tuck it inside the wall, a sign of things to come, involving plumbers instead. Looking at the wall collision here, I wonder if I need to reattempt that one wall clip puzzle that I had to skip over very early in the series. It's not going to be the same tech, but it's telling me anyway that wall clipping objects is different enough in Maker 1, I think. I don't think this works in Maker 2. That's... always keep in mind. What was this door? Oh, it just takes you up above. Okay. presumably we do need to do both segments of fight. We can grab fire whenever we want, but we would need to send a bomb over, presumably, to walk it. Right, because you get Yoshi in the bottom and you get a shell up top, so you kind of get to circle around this fight if you really want. And then you just send this down, but you need to send it down with good timing to drop Bowser, basically. I see it. And what's the advantage of spawning in the bottom segment? Was there something else we could do there? Maybe the fight is doable 2 ways or something. We might not see it. So yeah, we basically need decent timing to get Bowser over. Like maybe as he's walking over, and we can get the hard block down. No. I'm looking at the hard block on the bottom track. That's my timing indication here. So yeah, maybe there's a phase 2 here where we do need to fire something at him. Or we just send more bombs down, perhaps. I mean, he's going to overlap at this point. Because he's no longer obstructed. So why don't we just camp here? Once again, definitely not seeing how it's doable in 8 minutes, but some kind of developer trick we don't know about. No, that's much too soon. I didn't find a particular timing here, we just need to repeat it. I'm doing things the much harder way than is necessary. Oh yeah, I know, that's just a style. That's gonna take a lot of hits. Yeah, I mean, you know, possibly we drop down the left side column and then rotate around him a little bit, and as you see where the key is placed. I do see also that you're supposed to use the blaster column on the left, which we saw at the timeout on the previous attempt, to move between the top and the bottom. So you can move between the top and the bottom zone. And maybe we should see that just to see the bottom part of the fight, because then it's actually something that should be fairly easy to do. Like if you come down here. But then we need to fire at him from down here, perhaps. Nope, not really. Well, we can set ourselves back up. Oh, no, actually, you know what? No, you can just grab the Podoboo and then use that to do a spread shot. Like, just shoot him this way. I don't know if the interaction up top was necessary to make this happen. By taking the top level of the bombs here, whoops. It'll take something like 40 bombs to kill Bowser. So it's supposed to take 2 hits? Well, I mean, we never saw what this pipe is. Oh, this is a bomb as well, okay. Then why don't we just ignite it and blow up the hard block once he goes across over here. Like, if we need to ignite it, and then that would give you a blaster crush. Yeah, if you blow up the hard block, then Bowser no longer stands there, and there's a blaster crush on the bottom segment. I see it. But the hard block needs to be pretty well timed. Oh, just a little early, perhaps. No bomb. Okay, let's try it again. We can do a spread shot from down here, and then might be a little bit more forthcoming. We've got 50 seconds. Come on. Yeah, so as he's kind of turning around on the end of the track. Nope, missed. It's probably not the best way to do it. Anyway, as I was saying, as he's turning around on the end of the track. Nope, late. Right on the end of the track, then perhaps. 20 seconds. And then he drops and crushes, right? Yeah. What do you mean it's not the intended spread? That looks absolutely like it was the way it was designed. 11 seconds. Well, if we don't get out of here soon, we'll get a chance to see it again very quickly. 7 seconds. And that's a clear on the tape. But what I did is intended, but you were referring to killing Bowser with fire directly. Yeah, it takes too long, but it would actually be faster just to dunk him with the bombs if your timing is good. Bonafide Pirate, welcome. But yeah, I see now that you're supposed to use the top and bottom segments, regardless of which one you took coming in. Well, not coming out of that one with too many sour grapes. But let's do another. Yeah, I intend to play the next one, but the thing is, you've seen this one before with the cheese clear. And we'll see if we can do it this time. And I know you told me previously that you fixed a particular issue in this version that was not actually the cheese clear that I found, but rather something that was kind of a very edge case jump with that whole drop near the end of the level. I actually see something already just looking at the banner that I missed in the other version. I think some things had changed, but I actually already see something in the layout that I didn't check. So maybe we'll see it the standard way. But yeah, if you need to take off, that's fine. You know, I'll have the VOD available. And I know you prefer to see it live, but I do want to run for a bit longer today, because we've got a lot of Maker 1 to get through. Optional red coins this time. Did we not have optional red coins in the last one, or... Well, we'll see. But yeah, if you need to take off, that's perfectly fine, since we have seen the earlier version. But I didn't even see that there was a coin collection in the previous one. Was it something that predated coin collection, though? Yes, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, because key doors didn't exist in late 2015. Coin collection was early 2016. So maybe we'll get to see some new content in this version then. But yeah, I see a room that I want to check that I didn't check previously, and I see that there is a bit of a layout change between them, so I don't know if this will work, but let's see how much we can remember. On the exit, so anybody who came to the previous stream, or the first stream rather, of the set of levels, may know that this one, in its original version, was a pretty big roadblock for me, and that we ultimately found our way out with an unconventional usage of the property in Maker 1 that having to duplicate Yoshi's plus an additional egg spawns a mushroom from that egg, which allowed me to damage boost. The back arrows are reset doors. We won't take them unless we need them. I don't actually remember this very well, to be honest. Oh yes, this was just fire. We will jump over here and find our way out. That's right. The previous version had 4 separate hidden areas, but in this one, each hidden area has its own coin. Yeah, and Mario, let's go again, is what you're saying. I mean, we did solve it, technically, but... I spent so long exploring the previous one that I wonder if we actually did find the relevant areas. But we'll try to be roughly exhaustive about it. And then... this was just a Yoshi drop over here, right? No, that just recycles. What are we doing then? Oh yes, that's right. This is where you get Yoshi's Earth Middle here. Oh, that's interesting that there's the bumper here. Because previously I came and got Yoshi across this barrier just by walking over to him. So that seems to be something that's obstructed in this version. Or at least made a little less convenient. Because previously we just took over Yoshi this way. And then, yeah, the shell takes him over anyway. Actually, no change. that doesn't make any difference. So I wonder what that was fixing. But no change to how I was doing things. You don't think I've found any of the hidden areas in your other version? Okay, so we might be here a while then. We might be here for quite a long time. If we're going for any of that. Okay, we have the shell now. We dunk it over here. We spent a lot of time dying to this stuff last time. And that's because we do have to get out of here and then... Oh. Step on a P in order to load Yoshi onto this side. That's what we did find out last time. And perhaps you can re-grab the shell. No, because... Yeah, the shell is out of the picture once P is activated. And then lowered thwomp. Right, and then this bridge here that we spent ages messing with. And then we did the spring drop over here, eventually. Alright, well, we'll see. Doesn't look like we'll do anything with Yoshi here. This also looks different with a skull platform, eh? It just kind of looks like a redesign, but... the shell, of course, allows you to exit here with a shell and... possibly take it somewhere interesting. Not going to assume it's a shell jump, obviously, but... Oh. Now you can go through here. Then that's the Yoshi check down in the bottom left. Yeah, I think we need to exit here. I feel like that wasn't something I previously did with a shell pickup, was it? Oh, I don't know. Oh, one-way panel here this time. Yeah, I seem to recall that previously we actually jumped through that area quite a bit. That doesn't work anymore. What up here? What? Oh, no. Yeah, so a couple of things with my previous route already look obstructed. Speaking of which, let's come back here just to see if there was anything I missed with Yoshi. Nope, not by the looks of it. The pipe is buried pretty deep for a reason. Okay, now let's run through the swamps. Don't lose Yoshi, this is just a Yoshi reset. And that pipe that was to the left of this area, I don't know if we ever actually saw that. Okay, right here. And let's jump this guy. Get rid of him now. Yeah, this shell will just open that up, so it's perfectly fine. We'll take it out. And we'll see where we go. You know, it looked like I could probably jump on top of the burners there on our way out. I want to try it. It would lose Yoshi. But it looks very doable. Okay, never mind. Let's drop Yoshi here first. And yeah, we took the shell in with us, so it's not available, but that's okay. We can just exit and re-enter this room. Then we'll grab the shell, do this again. And we don't actually need the shell if we're fishing Yoshi anyway, I think, but we can take it in case this doesn't work out. So the idea is we jump off Yoshi immediately to the left as we head out. Oh no, burners, okay. I guess that is prevented. Didn't even think about that. Alright. Unless we just shell jump out of Yoshi, I suppose. But not in that column, we don't. Yeah, I was thinking that surely you can just get on top of the burners, but we didn't think that through. And okay, let's do this again. Oops. It did look promising, though. Like if you had previously taken damage or something. And had a few frames to work with. I don't see how that would happen there, so... Let's just grab him. Oh, no. That's okay. We still have Yoshi alive, so... We'll salvage this one. Yeah, I don't wonder... I mean, it doesn't look reachable now, but... Although, oddly enough... No. Well, now we need a shell again, so... Yeah, I mean, you can't see where you're going up there anyway, so... Let's not mess with it too much. I also have to remember that sometimes a lot of levels in Maker 1 just have a lot of semi-solids filling space because the budget for ground blocks was much lower. And so sometimes you see a lot of levels just use semi-solids as the space filler because you can't just spam ground. I mean, you could just leave the space open, of course, but... With Maker 1 being what it is. Let's see what we can do with this guy. Oh. Rather riskier than I intended, but we got it. Anyway, let's actually try to progress for once. And not die to this so we can avoid it. Load Yoshi. Seems a little quicker and more efficient than the previous loading mechanism, but I don't know if that was a redesign. Actually, I kind of wonder if we can get on top of it. Ride him. And it's a 1-up. Why it's satisfying to see that anticipated. Ah, look at these hard blocks up here as well. I think that prevents Or at least makes difficult what I was previously doing with doing a partial jump off Yoshi in that location. I guess technically if you were on your way to falling down here, you could try to jump off Yoshi into the pipe. But perhaps that is precluded now with how that works. Anyway. Let's just continue here. Then, we know we weren't really able to continue from this point. Yeah, there's enough that's different in this version that we definitely can't rely on any knowledge of how the previous one went. Now, if you reset through this, you get to grab the other Yoshi, maybe. Oh, but then Yoshi is no longer just able to take the other Yoshi in a Yoshi egg. This one, anyway. I remember there was a later one that was maybe much more forthcoming with that. So, I mean, we can up-throw the shell up here, but then that wouldn't really get me anything. Can't exactly climb that. Yeah, get Yoshi over here, then what? Allows you to grab fire on the left side from the Potoboo. But you can grab fire here with these guys too, so eliminating the piranha plants or something like that wouldn't really give you anything too useful. Yeah, this feels very, very different from whatever I did to solve the previous one. Like I said, it was just a week ago, so memory's definitely failing us a bit. But definitely there have been a couple of changes to these one-way panels and such that actually modified this layout quite a bit when it comes to how we were navigating the previous version, so let's see what we can do here. Was there anything else I can do to progress through this location? Oh yeah, the thwomp, okay. No, we're out of range. Maybe back in that pipe segment. $105 remain. I mean, maybe you can just jump like that. Except you can't get through this one here. Okay, well, that does get you across, technically. Alright, that is progress, actually. You know, well, okay. Never mind. Oh, so much for that. Okay, I guess there's a reset. I mean, I guess that would take you back to the left after the thwomp, but then if you would just have Yoshi there, that didn't progress meaningfully at all. You essentially needed either a P-switch or a second shell. And in this location. I don't know if the hammer actually gets you anything, but yeah. Oh, hit my head something here. That's interesting. Oh, now we lost it. Okay, let's go back. I definitely see that we can eliminate those piranha plants remotely with fire, but I don't see a reason to do it. We do that without destroying the shell. I mean, obviously we're jumping up with Yoshi, no, that's not the case, but 15 seconds. We won't see too much of this. No, same mistake. Same mistake. We just needed the swamp to go down. And then what if we took Yoshi across this side after a reset? We did kind of do that previously. And... yeah, again, the design has changed so much that I'm going to run into a few issues here. Alright, let's lower Yoshi then. Sort of wonder if we could sneak Yoshi back across this way. I'll like lower this guy first. Then lower the swamp first. Then take Yoshi this way, and then let's see if we can ride on top of these guys, and maybe that takes you up to the segment that we missed earlier. Nope. That doesn't take you up anywhere, but it does show you that door. Oh, it shows you one of the bonus coins. Okay, we found one. And that just exits. Okay, I see. Okay, well, we found one coin. And then this is exit only from this area. Yeah. Okay, new content. Oops. Well, if that's the case... let's just drop this. Again, the shell seems to be the way we progress, but... the hidden area was in the original version, but didn't have a red coin. I see. Oh, we missed it. Let's reset this room. Well, we found it, so... that's satisfying. Not that we'll be able to keep it if we take too long to get it to a checkpoint. Yeah. Whatever I did in the previous version, it seems like a lot of it doesn't apply. Oops. Okay. Back here. And let's just take this out. And back through. Put that open. Not lose the shell. Then we go to the P-switch. Got us down here. And load Yoshi over this way. Again, I'm trying to think about whether I can conserve that shell. And whether this buttergoo here is useful for something, but... we should be able to grab it, it's just that we're not very accurate. I can clear some piranhas, but I don't see what other use that could be anytime soon. Yeah, we're not going to jump skip this bit here. Instead, should just go forward. A lot of what I did in the original version was cheese. Yeah, I guess I mean, I didn't really see a lot of what you intended, but by definition. But nothing felt too unintended, to be honest, other than the double Yoshi mushroom thing. Which I see now because of the obstructions on where you can pick up an egg. Might be significantly obstructed in this version. So we shouldn't count on any of that. Now I'm thinking here... yeah, we needed some kind of P-switch to open this up. This does work, it's just that we don't seem to get very far with it. And yeah, there's ceilings all over the place up top. Okay, so now we know how to drop in through the right side. We know how to eliminate some of the piranhas. We also know how to ride the thwomp up if we want, but we need to just be careful. We rode the thwomp up previously, though, and that didn't seem to get me anything, so... Did anything change with everything broken here? No, not really. You see the location of the spring. I've been to all of this previously, but we should loop back just in case the P-switch perhaps here. Yeah, the P-switch previously we needed to wait for it to give us Yoshi. Possibly now that we can hit the P-switch again. Whoa. Every time. Let's just go to the reset door and grab Yoshi. And let's think about how the P-switch would potentially allow me to progress. Actually, the most obvious thing is coming back through this pipe with Yoshi after hitting the P-switch. That seems to be it. I don't think I did anything even close to that in the first version. But yeah, we do need to loop all the way back around to get there. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah, it's kind of interesting to return to this level as in a second version and just have to do it completely differently. But I do see now that it is going to be hitting the P-switch on the left and then coming through here to go up the skull platform. You know what? Let's get rid of this Potoboo too. And let's watch out for this thwomp. Or just go sneak in quickly. Okay. Yeah, quickly works too. Here's a door, here's a checkpoint. We can even save a coin. And we can even potentially keep Yoshi, maybe. No, oh, except I failed to drop him here. Push him. And then, oh, you get Yoshi anyway, okay. But this allows you to continue with your previous one in case you're particularly attached to this incarnation. And then it gets you up to the spring. Okay, substantial redesign. And then, yeah, this was the Yoshi location. You can see from the hard blocks up there that my previous solution is prevented now because the hard blocks up there prevent you from grabbing the egg with a Yoshi spawning at the door. So that's something you definitely caught even if you didn't catch my specific solution previously. What am I even holding here? Oh, spring, okay. I just want to get rid of some of these plants. That's okay. Let's just use the bones, perhaps, too. Oh, okay. You know, we'll drop this over here, and then... Okay. Nope. Yeah. That's okay, we're at 63 seconds. We're just going to respawn a checkpoint anyway, so... Don't make too much of a fiasco out of it. Stand by your dinosaur, so it's intentionally possible to finish the entire level with just one Yoshi. Okay. Which we wouldn't have seen because we intentionally finished the level with 2 Yoshis last time. Okay, well now the spring allows me to go through the right side with the same interaction that we saw previously, where you can lower the thwomp afterwards and grab it, hopefully. Yeah, we remember these blocks here. I don't remember what was going on with these obstructions, but we'll obviously take out everything we can, and then once again we... Oh, thwomp goes down. Oh, time's up. Yeah. The animation there made it look as though Mario was himself landing on the thwomp, which was not the case. Anyway. Let's continue. Yeah. Much more significant design than I realized it would be. I mean, I guess this is technically version 1.2. I guess there were many Or at least 2 major revisions leading up to this point. You know what? Let's just take this guy out now. It's profoundly annoying. I wonder... no, that's okay. I was just thinking, what if you just jumped off Yoshi, did an up throw on a spring, come up here with a spring instead, and then use the spring to get over the spikes? Well, no point in doing that. You need to get everything back together anyhow, so by the time you get to the swamp. Oh. Luckily a trap over here. And let's just do this with fire. Or not. This pipe to the right over here. I wonder if it's possible. We didn't do anything to this pipe, did we? This pipe down below over here. If you have spring plus a second object, you can maybe enter that. We don't have a second object though. Or maybe that's exit only. But, you know, for the purposes of secret placement, this is something that occurs to me, that we're able to, whoops, once we grab that, cycle the spring back up here to the left side and use it for some additional purpose. Oops. It's just that we would have no additional platform to stand on there. It's probably not, well, not actually useful, but... Oh, notice the bottom right, this little saw blade there now, preventing you from just parking a Yoshi there and grabbing something over here, which is something that we actually did mess around with in the last incarnation. You do need to do an object drop here. Oh, it is interesting that if you drop an object here, then... Well, why don't we just leave Yoshi behind, and then that way we don't lose access to the spring. Okay. Oh. Right, and then this is the bit with the P-switch. So previously we found... Ah, I see. These blocks here, this was probably the anti-cheese for... Which you were telling me about, right? With the... Whatever jumping technique it was that actually managed to get you over this arc. Anyway, this section here. I think this is the room that I wanted to check. I talked about this so much earlier. But I noticed something that I missed. Let's get this plant out of the way first. And the thing is, with Maker 1 camera, it's hard to see this kind of thing, but I believe previously this was like a P-switch or something in this location. Whoops. Hang on. Okay, so you do get Yoshi here. The P-switch isn't active, but we did get a coin. 2 coins. Below the P-switch, where does this go then? Yeah, that door we hadn't seen previously, but it just resets you over here. Okay, I see. Those 2 blocks prevent the cheese that Sean Sharkey used. Okay. Ah, I see. Previously we were wondering how to cycle an object back here. I think if you hit the P-switch... Yeah, the issue previously was that I didn't know how to keep P-switch and the spring together at the same time. Because I needed the P-switch in this location to be active, so that the conveyor belt is frozen and doesn't pull me back. Then I'm able to jump over and send Yoshi over with the spring in his mouth. I think I see something. Yeah. Yeah, previously I just didn't really even see that room. Or, yeah. But I noticed when I looked at the layout that something was up here. And we know... Oh, no, we took the wrong spring with us because we took the one that was in the track previously. Okay, so... we actually want to dump this and come back in. We'll have access to a second spring on that track. If I'm not mistaken. I have to think about my track logic here. Was this... Oh, no, this fits you. Okay, no, that's what this pipe is. Alright. Alright. 161 remaining. We did lose a little bit of progress here. Oh, hang on. We do need that. But we're going to ditch this one before we go down, because we know now that we can get another trampoline in the top of that other room later. So, what we want to try is this. Yeah, we'll ditch this. No, we need a spring though. Hang on. I need to think about this again. Yeah, because we got a second spring in this location, but we don't want to use this one. Okay, no, I needed one from much earlier in the level. That, yeah, because now we're not going to get that. Yeah, no, I messed this up slightly because of keeping the spring swap, basically. I do a soft drop here, but... Yeah, because I suppose if you had the P-switch active here, the problem is that we would need to activate it, and then you'd have like 10 seconds to get across, which... it's going to be a bit of a problem. Hang on. We need to get rid of this guy. Hang on. This is not what I want to deal with. So if you hit the P-switch and have it under the spring, for instance, so you hit the P-switch and land on the spring, then jump up. And maybe the timing works. Let's see. Or you can just take the P-switch with you, maybe. Since we aren't going to get the second spring anyway. Yeah, I see. Because that's going to be on the track. This is... we need to redo. So we don't get the second Yoshi or the spring because we already swapped them. So 17 seconds remaining. Let's just redo this. Yeah, the fact that we tried to loop around there actually caused some complications because we didn't manage to reset either the Yoshi or the spring that were given to us in the top area, which, yeah. If we get into that kind of situation, it's better to just restart from checkpoint, I think. Oh. No. Hang on. Let's redo this. Maybe actually use the projectiles to clear space. So got 2 coins so far. I guess we'll need to explore much more of this level to find the other 2. Well, one of them could be a safety. You never know with levels at this stage of Mario Maker's life. Yeah, let's grab this guy. There we go. What a shot. And we'll take this guy out now too. Much more sensible. Okay, so we need to keep this... let's reposition. I don't know if that's close enough. Right, and then we just pop all of this to make the bridge. The way I'm trying to do this isn't the intended strat, but you've been aware that it's possible. And it's actually harder than the intended way. Oh, interesting. I think we've established by now that we don't actually see our intended methods very well, as long as the method exists. Oops. I mean, it's a P-switch. It's pretty close to where we want it. Okay, so... yeah, I mean, there's definitely some information here that we just didn't know. First of all, to check that spot in the first place. And secondly, the fact that we get a Yoshi and a spring in that area. Which... is pretty significant. Then... hang on. Yeah, this Mega 1 wall bounce is just being a bit of a nuisance. What do we up throw it? Oh. Actually, you know what? We can just ditch Yoshi here because... no, we do need to jump off Yoshi. Never mind. And then, was there a semi-solid up there that kind of blocks me off? I don't know. Oh, and, oh, we lose the coin because of the P-switch. Okay, never mind. It's actually a problem. Yeah, no, we need to clear all this first, and then come back and do it the same way. Alright. Now we need to switch Yoshi again, too, actually. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. But... yeah, that is a bit of a problem. Let's... we need to reset the Yoshi, then. And get a different one. I don't think there's a good way to do that here, actually. Unless I just go through the P-switch sequence. And... drop him out. No, hang on. Nope, nope, nope. Anyway, we made a complete mess of this. Or no, we can just exit through the left of the room up above. Yeah, okay, that's the easiest way to do it. Let's just ditch this. Well, that's a bit of a nuisance. Let's let them out. Nope. Yeah, and because we removed the coin, the P-switch drops immediately. Interestingly enough, that means that we can just take the P-switch with us outside. And possibly cycle around with it. We'll lack the spring at this point, though. We won't have both objects available, but we will have the other... we need to kind of go back for the spring, then. And take both objects with us. But the fact that we have the P-switch here is pretty significant. So for example, we just go through here. I mean, we're going to lack a bit of time here. We do need two objects. We do need a spring still, but I just want to demonstrate what happens because we haven't seen this with a second P-switch before. So imagine that we have a spring that I'm holding. And we go through here. We race Yoshi across. We slap this. And then the idea is that if Yoshi's holding the spring at this time, then we get him to spit and we jump out. Interestingly enough, we get fire. Why would we? Anyway, let's go back and let's swap Yoshis so we have access to what we want. Yeah, I think it's doable. We just were obstructed by the bonus coins earlier. Oh, whoops. Let's actually eradicate all of these. 138 seconds. Yeah, we're not going to be good situation in terms of time, but you need to go offline soon, but you'll watch the VOD later. Yeah. It depends on when we clear this, because the thing is, like, I do want to get through as much Maker 1 as possible because the schedule is really crammed, and if I'm able to stay long, I will stay long, because I know you'd prefer to watch it live, but the thing is, like, we will not get through as much Maker 1 as I would like if we kind of willingly step out before we're ready to step out. However, if I'm going for the coin route on this one anyway, we might take a while with it anyway, and if we do that, then perhaps we won't start the next one until tomorrow, like if it takes a while to explore the coin placement. But I can't guarantee that we won't continue, because honestly, like, we're crunched enough on time between now and April that I kind of have to do everything I can when I can do it. So, if that's understandable. Because I have a long list of makers sitting behind this one, and, you know, it's likely that next week is going to be at least partially taken up with some other games as well. So, but we'll see. Like, I'll try to accommodate that. I'll try to, you know, maybe play this one exhaustively, since the pink coin route is new content. Around what time do I end? I usually run about 4 hours, but it depends, because with puzzles we actually do sometimes run longer because they're puzzles. Okay, we're going to be at 30 seconds anyway, so we're not really likely to get it clear or anything here. You know what? You can just grab the P from this side. Why don't we can just grab the P from this side. That's so much easier. We don't need to wrap around. We just need to wrap around once. Oh, didn't mean to take that, because of Maker 1 wall bounce once again. Yeah, we actually just needed to clear that route once, go up to the coin once. We're not going to see the end of this interaction, because P-switch will expire after 10 seconds, and then we hit the second P-switch, which we won't see, but that's much, much easier. Let's grab the P-switch from the right. Now, of course, we'll probably redo this for the coin route, but let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, let's blow everything away first, if we can. Okay. So yeah, we cycle through the coin segment first. Also, we never checked this room for pink coins, did we? I don't know if that's relevant. Oh, why do we even come through here? We don't need it. But maybe there's something that would be a secret that opens up here as well. Like if you know, open up the bottom of the shell and then come through here. Yeah, we actually didn't need to come here, but maybe there's something interesting. I totally locked myself off of this spring. No, we checked that previously. That was all just ceiling. Never mind, we just lost the spring. Okay. Wasn't really thinking. I'm close enough to solving this one that you'll maybe stick around. Yeah, yeah. I think it feels close. I mean, we have a route at this point. I just need to not lose track of where I'm entering. No, I entered at this pipe partly because I didn't recall if I had checked it for any kind of pink coin location as well. Which is why we kind of re-entered that needlessly. How do I get back to that spring? Let's raise this first of all. Oh, right. We do need to re-enter the Koopa segment and then loop around outside. Oh, nope. My mistake. Okay, let's do this. We'll jump this one again. And we know that we re-entered this with the P-switch. Just need to loop around all the way. Let me just check this. Yeah, we did check this earlier. This was the checkpoint 1 area. Or check, well, the checkpoint where we respawn, rather. I should not lose track. But it seemed like there was a door at the beginning of that segment that we hadn't previously seen. But if you had someone to stand on there, oh, we'll see. Okay, now let's not lose track of where we're going here. Let's drop this to the right. Yeah, coin 1 was the one that was in the top left corner of the level. Coin 2 was the one, coin 2 according to our order, was the one we found by the P-switch. Presumably it's coin 3 to safety, but again, we don't know because safety coins weren't really standardized until much later, in some ways, where we saw a lot of pink coin levels over the course of these past few weeks that didn't have them. Simply because I think there was not really that broad consensus over convention as something that would be understood by players, so especially when it comes to just bonus objectives, where it's very easy to say, oh, it's just a bonus objective to Kita. It doesn't matter too much. I'm thinking specifically of that Kafik Boo Ride level here, where we did actually reset from key death multiple times at coin 10. But yeah, we get rid of this coin, and we just reload into this P-switch. Let's get rid of this guy. Get rid of this guy? There we go. Put this down manually because Yoshi's spit is just way out of position. Okay. At this point, we don't mind that we need to reset through this. We're going to grab this coin. And this one. And then the P-switch just lowers over here, which is great because all we do is, first of all, get these chumps out of the way. And we hit this P-switch, and then we go. Curious that you do have a second pink coin there, given that that area does not look very optional to me, but maybe there's something I'm missing. Okay, so at this point, I know from the sort of mushroom damage boost previously that this was a path. And we have the safety coin here, but we are missing coin 3. So we'll take the solution, but we should go back to look for the coin. And I guess this was probably closer to the real solution, so to speak, in the original. There's a way to grab the P-switch through the wall without going through the hidden area first. Oh, interesting. I guess if you spring on the right side, if you know the P-switch is there, you spring on the right side and then you grab it with Yoshi. But that's assuming that you know the P-switch is there, right? Which we don't necessarily know. One thing we didn't do was go through the fake exit. Because it's entirely possible that that's one coin location. Yeah, so we know that taking Yoshi through the top left is one coin. Yeah, we've got to clear at this point. We're doing the completionist run, as we like to do. Just grab this ahead of time and then we'll go through this carefully. And we'll determine as we go how exhaustively we want to hunt. One thing that occurs to me is the area after the P-switch activation where Yoshi gets loaded. We didn't actually go down there ourselves. That might be interesting to drop into. Because oddly enough, the first time I saw that, we actually did ride through that area manually. But not knowing that it was supposed to be a Yoshi loading mechanism. Anyway, down it goes. And all the way up. We'll check this for a minute. Hang on. It's just a column to the right. Anyway, so yeah, this area down here, we didn't actually go down there ourselves. And maybe it's worthwhile. There's a lot about this P-switch that we didn't interact with, in fact. Oh, okay, no, bumpers, okay. Never mind. Didn't even think about the bumpers. How do we even get down there the last time, then? I guess maybe it was a different design. We did check the one up above this one. That's not going to be it. This pipe down here. I feel like that was nothing. It's decorative, but... yeah, because that's just lava down there. Guess we should check things like reset doors more thoroughly. Oh. So yeah, this area we didn't necessarily check very thoroughly either. But... grab this. Oh, whoops, no. I keep doing that. I mean, the thwomp does kind of snipe you, even if you know that you had previously passed through it, that location. So, let's grab this. Let's do this again. And we know it's a P-switch coming back over here, it's just that we're trying to scrape a little more exhaustively for coins while we're back, since that's the whole point of replaying this. Any reason to come back? Probably not. Explored a lot of this exhaustively. Oh, actually, now that we don't have the Koopa to mess with that for us, I guess we do need the P-switch to go through here, so let's get another Yoshi. I'm going to lose so much time at this point anyway, but we'll see what we can do. Maybe possibly the third coin is also closer to the finale. Because we didn't really check that thoroughly either. Nope, once again. Every time. just keep forgetting the thwomp is there at all for some reason. Well, we're just going to progress carefully. Whoops. Yeah, because the door resetting you to checkpoint. Come on. The door resetting you to checkpoint. I don't think we had seen it drop through that door at any point. Let's go back and check. I think that's 3 consecutive times we've been hit by that thwomp now. See why Yoshi just runs off like that instead of running into a trap or something. Slightly better. That's okay. Alright, let's do this. Run across. Run over here. I wonder if there's something else we could have interacted with at the P-switch. So this door is the one I'm wondering about. That I don't seem to recall resetting through there. So maybe that's something, but maybe it's something very close to checkpoint 1 that loops you. Yeah, this one-way panel here, that was something that we tried to get through the previous time as well. Probably not going to make it much further. Wait, I guess we did get a checkpoint, but we should check the finale sequence, I guess. It seems like I've been relatively exhaustive so far, but you never know with the Maker 1 camera. It's just sometimes being very far out of view. Alright, let's take this. Seconds anyway, we won't really get too far, so we'll just explore ahead a little bit if we can. Yeah, that's already close to the segment by the P-switch though. Whoops. So yeah, the whole Yoshi running passage is down below. Looking at it carefully, I don't think we saw anything of use there. You know, we didn't ride the second one. No, the thwomps all go up to the same place, rather. So that's not going to be it. This place is coin 2. We're going to time out. Yeah, we're going to time out. But let's switch back here. Just trying to see if there's something that we might not have considered interacting with. Anyway, died to time just shortly before dying to lava. That works for me. So yeah, this bit here. I don't remember ever seeing this door. Maybe I'm missing something. But that looks suspicious. Like if you came back here with a spring, then you would need something like the P. You're not going to get both objects up here at the same time. I guess maybe if you ride the skull platform, if for some reason you have 2 objects here and you manage to throw them both up, but no, you'd have to smuggle 2 objects into this zone, and it's not really happening. Anyway. I guess if you know, took this back. But then you would still need something else on top of that. And then you're not going to be able to outrun Yoshi here if you push him through. Yeah. Whoops. This will just run forward and back before you get a chance to take him. And yeah, this is semi-solid. There's no way to get a second object here, so I really can't imagine that would be it. Anyway. Let's just go for it. It could be at the end. Again, we didn't actually take the fake exit, so to speak. But then, I think that just kind of dumps you at the beginning, though, where it says find the exit, so... maybe it's not that either. Oh, we should have kept that. Wait. Anyway, let's take all these guys out. And... did we check on top of this one previously? I think we did. I mean, there's nothing there, it's just right side gets you to the P-switch room. But what do we not check? I mean, yeah, we should just wrap around at a fake exit. That's the biggest thing that we have not really touched. But we can also do that with the benefit of Yoshi, perhaps. Because that might be interesting. Yoshi's pretty much never going to land this object where it needs to go. Anyway, let's drop the other one. And let's try to do the end segment, but we're not going to go for the goal yet. We are going to wrap around. Okay, so let's drop this here. And take this. Okay, let's hit the P, run them across, and then, well, two things that we can do. We can up throw the spring and then take Mario with the spring. Or we can take Mario with Yoshi across and see what that does for the opening segment. Ah, no, I see where it is now. At the very beginning of the level, on the right side of the room, before you drop into the pipe, there is a series of munchers. There is a door over that series of munchers that we never entered because we never got Yoshi back to the beginning. Therefore, the answer is get Yoshi back to the beginning. I see it. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So you basically do the clear, but you do the try again bit instead. Or maybe, oh, never mind. That's not it. And then it gives you a checkpoint in case you're low on time, because that's just a courtesy to level. Am I thinking of a different level then? With the Yoshi drop at the beginning? I don't know. Let's just touch that. Oh, maybe that's the door that takes you to checkpoint 1. Because that's the only door that we haven't seen matched. Yeah. And we do want to switch Yoshis because... in case we need one at the tracks later, but we shouldn't need it. Oh yeah, it gives you Yoshi right away anyway, and then it gives you checkpoint 1. Right? Exactly. Okay, now we've explored this level a little more exhaustively. And we can double up on the checkpoints with the coins preserved, which is great. And then now we get the clear with the bonus room. after we do everything else. Okay, we found a solution. No. Oh, no, hang on. Hang on. If I could kindly move this. If Yoshi could kindly drop this without tossing it all over the place. Okay. Okay, we've got 200 seconds to take care of this. Surely we can fire a few shots. I think the next one after this is the Shell of Reckoning, if I'm not mistaken. I seem to recall that you told me there was something short, but... Oh, did we? Oh yeah, we went through the wrong room, didn't we? Hang on, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, no, we do the spring drop over here.